Forgot to turn the camera on. What is happening? Happy Friday, my friends. Happy Friday. It is good to see everybody here today. There it is. Happy Friday, Allison. Is it Saturday in Australia? I never know. Good to see you. Good to see Tim. Welcome in, Tim. Welcome in. We'll get to your question options. It's a very good question, my friend. We will definitely get there. What's happening? Let's see. Algo is here. Welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. Welcome in. Friday. Technically, yes. Interesting. Interesting that you have open market on Saturday. Cool. Just letting some people roll in. Put out a couple notifications here. And we will start the trading. We got some housekeeping things here. What's going on, Crazy? What's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. TikTok is live. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let some more people roll in. Couple more minutes and we'll get into it. We'll get into it. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? How's your Friday? How's your week? You guys been trading at all? Or has it been just waiting for the new year to come around and then go from there? What's been your strategy? I'm just curious. All good? It's snowing? Nice, Tim. Yeah, it's definitely not snowing here. But I could go for like 1 day of snow. That'd be cool. But yeah, I'm curious. What's you guys' strategy? What you guys got going on? What you been doing the last couple days, trading wise? Today we're got a bit of things to do. We're gonna talk about some things, and then we're going to absolutely get into options. Second mouse trade. Oh yeah, how'd it work out? Hopefully good. Getting morning sunshine. Yeah. Only took trades that we took on live. Okay. Yeah. I think futures is gonna start picking back up. Looky Lou and no trades. Nice. How you doing, Allison? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, so you guys know in YouTube, the Doc's wife is my mod, as well as in TikTok, and we also have another Discord moderator. Inazuma. You guys know Inazuma. He also is in Dan's Discord. I've been talking to him for quite a long time, and I was like, hey man, I don't know if you're ever interested, but if you want to help with some of the background stuff in the Discord, you're more than welcome to. And he's like, yeah, that sounds good. So he's in too. He's only interested in Discord though, which I'm like, cool, sounds good. What's going on, Christian? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Welcome in. We got a good session planned today. I prepped all day yesterday, you guys. All day yesterday for this stream. So I got a lot to go through. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be good, man. So please stick around because you're not gonna want to miss some of the things we got going on today. And when we get into options, I'm gonna blow your mind a little bit. I'm gonna blow your mind with what we've done. Just a little bit, just a wee bit, just a wee bet. So I'm excited about that. All right, cool beans. And of course, as always, the sick music that I'm listening to was created by our lovely Allison. She has a channel. Check that out when you can. Pink beard. Yeah, we're getting into that. I'm gonna get right into that. Okay. We're gonna get right into that. That's why we're on this. This is called my just chatting screen. So we are gonna talk about a couple of items. And I'm excited for that. Okay. Very curious what you are giving away today. Oh, am I giving something away? I don't know. We'll see. Good to see you, Mr. Rob. Good to see you. All right. Quick little shout out. There's been some people that have been trying to impersonate me in the Discord. So if it's not me, it's not me. I'm not going to send you a message and ask you how your trading was. I'm not going to send you a message and say, how come you don't join the Discord? How are things been going? This is the kind of language that these scammers are using. They're asking, why did you join my server? I've noticed that my other people have been interacting. Like, they have this very interesting way of like asking you stuff like that. So just be super diligent and don't let these people scam you guys. Most of you I know are good, but I just wanted to just bring that to your attention, that people are trying to scam you. So I won't do that. I'm definitely not gonna do that. So just be cautious. You get a message. I have set up some parameters that will hopefully block most people in regards to the scamming. Like, they shouldn't be able to even join anymore. I gotta change my volume. TikTok says it's too loud. Okay, so with that being said, all right, let's get into some of the things here. Cool. So today's a risk-free Friday. All right, what does that mean? Risk-free Friday? Well, we're doing paper trading today, right? So we'll get into the paper trading here very shortly. I just want to talk about two quick things, and then I'm going to show you guys, we're doing simulated trading on here for now. All right. Yeah, risk-free Friday. But when you see the results of what we've done, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So stick around for that. Okay. So you may have noticed something new on screen. There's a bar above my head here. Right? There's a little bit of a goal. So what is this? All right. You guys know my rule. I've said this multiple times, and I mean this multiple times. I make money from the charts, right? I don't ever sell you guys a course. I don't sell you guys sponsorships, none of that stuff, right? Not sponsorships, mentorships, none of that stuff, right? That's my thing, and I've told you guys that, and that will always be that way. This stuff that I'm teaching you guys will be free forever. I promise you that. It's going to always be that way. Always. I have nothing to gain from the people who watch this channel. Like, I'm not trying to do that, okay? However, people have started supporting me. Like, unintentionally, okay? On YouTube and on TikTok. So I did a bit of a think, and I was like, I gotta do something about this. Like it's happening a little bit, and I can't ignore it. So I made a decision. Okay, I made a decision, and that was to put that towards something. Okay, just let it build. Right? What's going on, Biblical? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'll never ask for it, but if it's going to start building, I might as well give it a goal. Okay, so the decision that I made was that for anybody that contributes and supports the channel, this bar right here is going to go up. And it says ends in 13 days. I had to choose a time, so whatever. It's just there. Since the community has been supporting me on TikTok and on YouTube, if we reach this 100%, I'm going to dye my beard pink. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It's going to be... Hang on a sec. Hey, hang on a sec. I got a kid in here. Hey, come on, bud. Hang on, you guys. Hang on. I got a kid in here. Hang on. What's up, kid? All right, chaos. Chaos. Little ones, yeah. Little ones. All right, interesting timing for the kiddos to run in here, but the girls are going to love the pink hair. So that's what we're going to do. I decided we're going to do pink hair. Pink beard. I'm going to be Captain Pink Beard. Yeah, talking about... That's right, crazy. Yeah, that's great. That's right. What's going on, Wall Street, SMCI? Yeah, we are going to talk SMCI. Stick around a little bit, and we're going to talk about SMCI. Okay, so I wanted to just tell you that that's what's on screen here, and it's just there. So I just decided to put a face to it, to give it a like, you know, a thing, if that makes sense. But by no means, I need to make this disclaimer, and I'm being 100% serious and legit about this. By no means does that mean that in order to get this content, to learn this strategy, that you have to be part of this. This is 100% optional. This is just there for people who are doing what they do, right? That's all it is, right? I'm just going to be pooling stuff. Any contributions that come in through TikTok or YouTube is pooling towards this goal. And if we hit $100, you guys are going to embarrass me. You're going to get the opportunity to embarrass me, okay? So it's just there. It could take 3 years. It's fine. I don't even care. I don't even care. It's just there, all right? So that's the dye Seth's beard pink. And it'll probably be for 2 streams. If this goal ends up going like massive, I will probably suffer for you guys even more. I'm planning, if this goal just goes crazy, then goes beyond the target, I'll probably do an 8-hour stream. I was thinking about this yesterday. I'm like, how can I make it worse for myself? I know. I can have a pink beard on stream for 8 hours straight. Oh no, Tim. Oh no. Oh no, you guys. Oh shoot, why did I do this? I'm already regretting this decision. Oh shoot. Tim. Yo, what's going on, Shipdog? Tim, thank you, my friend. Thank you for... You're crazy, dude. All right, Tim. Thank you for the 25, man. All right, you guys are insane. Tim, you're an insane individual. You guys, I'm gonna end up dyeing my hair pink. We might hit this thing quick. Then I don't even. Oh, thank you, Tim. You're crazy, man. You really want to see you're sick. You're a sick individual. You want to see my beard be pink? Oh god. Anyways, I gotta focus. Tim, you're a bloody legend, man. Thank you for the 25. All this, whatever this ends up being from here on out, The first thing I do is I take the first 10% and I bless somebody else. All right. Somebody else is getting blessed first. That's how I work. It's called a tithe. Then the rest of it is going to go back into this stream to make the stream better, and then also take care of my team. So you guys are you're just anything. This is for fun. This is to embarrass me a little bit, but it's also to improve this content, right? And so anyways, all right. Again, thank you, Tim. You rock, man. You rock. Okay, so this education is going to stay free forever. I promise you that. I put my right hand, I don't have my Bible, but I put my right hand and say that this content will always be free. I'll never have a mentorship. I'll never have a sponsorship. I'll never do any of that. I keep saying sponsorship, a course, right? I'll never do that. If I miss any chats, you guys, I'm sorry. I don't mean to. But yeah, oh snap is right. What's going on, Shib dog? Shib, I made you, are you still streaming? Are you doing like VC? How's it going, Wall Street? Yes, we're trading options. We're talking options today. We're just getting through a couple of housekeeping items. If you want to stick around, we're going to get into options. I'm going to teach you how to pull money out of the market. Like literally pull money out of the market. Pull money, like free money out of thin air. I'm going to teach you how to do that. Well, we have been doing that. All right. So again, this is 100% optional, never required. It will never be required. What's going on, Shib? Yeah, okay, so what I did, Shibby, is in the Discord, I made you a streamer. So you have that title in my Discord. Yeah, we'll get this. Yeah, I'm excited too, Tim. I'm excited too. You crazy, you bloody legend. You crazy, man, you crazy. Okay. All right. Let's move forward. Okay, so I've done 3 option streams in the past. Those 3 streams are like the meat and potatoes of what we've done so far. And in order for me to not like repeat myself every Friday, I've got those streams so that way you guys can you can absorb it. You can take your time, right? You can take your time, you can go through it, you can watch it, and you can really learn and get stuff down, okay? So today is a little bit more on the intermediate side because I've got the 3 streams. On my channel, I've got 3 streams that are like super basic broke down. And so today I'm going to assume a few things, all right? Happy to always, please stay active in the chat. Happy to go through stuff. If you have a question, if you're like, hey, can we back up? I don't understand this concept. Absolutely. Always ask. This concept in the beginning is complicated. And once you get it, it becomes really easy and it's passive. This is literally money while you sleep. Let me tell you guys something. When you're at a job and you're working, you're making money. As soon as you leave that job, you stop making money. That's the #1 flaw with having a job. This system, this setup, this everything makes money while you're not only at a job, but also when you're not working. We want to make money when we're not working, right? That's what this is. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to teach you and help you to make money while you're not working. All right? If that sounds sick to you, give me ones in the chat. Hang on, kiddos. Just give me 1 sec. Ones in the chat if you want to make money while you're not working. I'll be right back. Heck yeah. One's in the chat. Love it. Excellent. All right, you guys. Sick. I know, I love this music. Oh, I love this music. Christianix, welcome to the channel. Appreciate it. Yeah, welcome to the crew. Okay. This is gonna be... I'm really regretting this decision to do the pink beard, but we're gonna do it. It's gonna be terrible. I have a professional role at work, so like I said, I'll have 2 days, probably 2 days where I'll have the beard, and I might do an 8-hour stream. It's gonna be an 8-hour stream. Can you imagine me? I'm gonna literally stream from the bell open to the bell close. All right? Yeah, that's true. I could do the wax, but I'll yeah, it'll be fun. If I'm like, oh crap, it won't wash out, then I can always bring the beard down. As I talked to my wife about this, she's like, please don't do your hair. If you're gonna do this, do your beard. I'm like, all right, I'll be cotton pink beard, and I'll have the pirate hat on and everything. We'll go for it. We'll go full blown. So, anyways, moving on. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is today, what I have planned is I'm going to talk to you guys about paper money. I'm going to talk to you guys about what's called on demand, which is the ability for you to go back in time and trade setups to test it. You can test to go back in time and see how things will work out. MT Vive also has this ability, but we're using Thinkorswim, and Thinkorswim does it as well, and it's really good. You can call me Chris. Sounds good. Name is Espanol. Right, since I don't have... Okay, sounds good. Sounds good, Chris. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah. Hopefully you were able to resolve that garbage in Discord with the dude. Oh, there it is. There's a sub to the channel. Guys, if you aren't subbed, you get a little shout out. If you sub to the channel. So, appreciate my lurkers. You guys are the best. Yep, sounds good. All right, cool. Okay. Yeah, welcome in, Wall Street. Welcome in, Mr. Good. Okay, so I am using Thinkorswim. Thinkorswim has a, I think it's a 90-day free trial. It's like you just go in there and you can just open up a paper account. Okay, and we're doing paper accounts on the stream because I have a bigger cap. I can show you. Yeah, if you have Thinkorswim, open up paper and follow along with me. We're going to take real trades today. Real trades. Well, okay, they're paper trades, but the market is open. We're going to go in and take real trades in the market on options. Okay? Yeah, you get a guest account. And if some people are using other stuff, as long as you have the ability to trade options, that's what you're shooting for. That's what you're shooting for, is the ability to trade options. Normally you need like level 1. Yeah. I'm the real Seth. I know. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. If anybody ever says to you, I'm the real Seth, they're not the real Seth. As I am definitely not going to be having that conversation with you guys. You know, if anything, I'll ask you stuff. I'll ask it to you in the main Discord. I'll never send you a private message that's like asking you weird personal questions. So I'm glad you were at some point you were able to figure out that dude was not real. So, all right. Yeah, if you guys are getting any scam messages, you guys have been really good about reaching out to me and letting me know. Let my team know too. Let Allison know as well. You can just tag us, or you can send it to us or whatever. I'll report that directly to Discord. So those guys will get shut down. So those people are bad. Those people are really bad. Isn't it funny how there's people in this world who want to steal from you, and then there's people like me that just want to give to you. I want to give you information. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at the first thing we're going to look at is we're going to start getting into the profit and losses from the last 30 to 45 days in the previous trades that we've taken. And I'm going to show you this in Thinkorswim. Those previous trades some of them have already closed. They've already realized, and we've made profit in the account. So you're going to see that today. Okay, we're going to go through some of those key trades. I'm going to talk about on demand, which is the ability to go backwards. I'm also going to talk about building a watch list, which is really good and really important. And then let's see, we're going to talk about something called pattern day trader, and we are going to then switch to a secondary paper account and take more trades. Okay, so if you guys have never taken options trades, or you already have and you have some that are open or whatever, then today you're going to see the ability to do that more, right? And I'll show you that. Okay, and at the end, closer towards the end of the stream, we'll talk about a potential giveaway. It's separate from this pink hair thing and all that. Okay, so we will get into that. And then I have a question. We're going to start doing a thing called question of the day. Okay, question of the day basically is going to be, I'm going to ask you guys a question at the end of the stream, and I'll explain the answer. So we'll get into that. I got a fire stream planned for you guys today. Please stick around to the end. Okay, let's get into some options. Is 8-ball not working? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Is Seth gonna paint his beard pink? That's a bold strategy, Cotton. That's right. Okay, let me make sure I didn't miss any chats here. I'm gonna hang out with you guys, make sure I didn't miss anything. I went back and watched one of my streams. I missed so many chats and I felt so bad because a couple of you guys were asking good questions and I totally missed them. I'm like, oh, I gotta make sure I spend a little bit more time on the chat. Okay, just making sure I didn't miss anything at all. If I did miss a question or I did miss something, then the first time you ask the question, I should catch it. If I missed it the second time, go ahead and @ me. You just @ my name, it'll pop up in orange and I'll see it. So, but don't do that for every question. Just do that for like the second question or the third time you ask it if I missed it. Yeah, so, okay, cool. Let's get into the options. All right, just as a quick refresher, a very, very quick refresher, okay? Options are the ability to control 100 contracts or 100 shares within the market. You open up a contract and you are able to control and manipulate 100 shares in the market. Doesn't mean you are buying 100 shares. It means you're willing to buy 100 shares by opening something called a cash secured put. You bring a big bag of cash saying, this is my collateral. I'm willing to play around a little bit here. And if the stock goes in the opposite direction, I will buy these shares. That's not failure though, because if you end up buying these shares, then you will now have a big bag of shares. You'll have 100 shares, which then you can also use as collateral to make more money in the market. How does this system and this strategy work? It works because we collect premiums along the way. Think of it like you're on a journey. If you've ever played a video game, right? And you're going through that video game and then there's a treasure chest that's sitting on the ground and you open it up and it says, oh, you got, I don't know, 300 coins. Cool. Now you can continue your journey. It's like that. We're just taking little checkpoints and we are collecting treasure along the way. Matthew, welcome to the crew, my friend. Good to see you. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the crew. Okay, so quick refresher. If anybody has any burning questions about that, please feel free to ask. All right, let's jump over to the charts. Oh, that's not it. Wrong button. Okay, here we go. And it's blank. Of course it's blank. Ay, that's not it. That's my notes. Thanks for revealing my notes on stream. Come on. Why are my notes on stream? I suck at this. Oh, I'm terrible at this. I'm terrible. All right. Hey, at least you guys know I did my homework. At least you know I did my homework. That I'm not lazy. All right, cool. Yeah. I appreciate it, Christian. Yeah, no, my goal is to be flexible, reliable, genuine, transparent, and honest as a trader. And most of those things don't exist in the trading world. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way, Shibby. Sometimes I'm a goon. Yeah, exactly. That's funny. Okay. Pink beards. Treasure hunt. Oh God, what am I doing to myself, you guys? What am I doing? Why? Why did I do this? Okay, cool. I'm suffering for you guys, for your entertainment. Okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna hide a couple of things on screen. I'm gonna bring chat off screen, and as well as this border, so you can see more of the options. Okay, so if you guys are watching chat on screen, sorry, you're gonna have to watch chat in the side box. I'm gonna just for options, because there's so much that it blocks, and I just don't want you guys to miss that. Okay, let's do it. Let me hide the border and the text, or the chat. Where's the chat? Yeah, there we go. Also streaming on Kick. Got a follower or two on Kick. If you're on Kick, just wanted to say appreciate you. Feel free to ask questions as well. We are watching Kick, so you don't have to come over to YouTube or TikTok. But if you are, if you're on Kick, and you throw a question out there, we should catch it too. So, all right. Sick. Okay, so here's what we got. Right off the bat, you guys should see something. Interesting. So this account, right? This is a paper trading account. That's why you see in the corner, simulated trading. Yeah, Kick is clean. Yeah, good. Excellent. I changed the category, so we should get more people in now. I was doing stocks category, and like one person was watching. And I changed it to trading, and there are 570 people watching in that category, so we should definitely get some more interaction there. Okay, look to the left here. All right, so this is Think or Swim. Got our calculator, we've got our watch list. I'm going to show you how to do this. We have the simulated trading in the corner. We've got, it says real-time data. That means the market is open, the market is moving, it's collecting real data. This is really not that much different when you guys are doing futures. In futures, they're basically giving you a simulated platform to trade in your qualification accounts. Really not that much different. It's pretty simple. It's very similar. All right, so look to the left. This is a 125K account. This account started at 125K, and I started doing this paper trading 3 weeks ago. 3 to 4 weeks ago is when I'll look at the exact date, okay? Look at the progress already. See where it says cash and sweep vehicle? 129.6. So what does that mean? That means we started with 125K in the last 3.5 weeks. We've made almost $5,000 in this account. If you guys, that is mind-blowing. In 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, we've made $5,000. This is realized profit. That's profit sitting in the account. I could pull that money out at an ATM. Let me back up. This is a paper trading account. I have to remember that, right? But if this, as a real money account, I'm doing this for real in my personal accounts. I don't have 125K. I'm not anywhere near that, but I'm doing this. I have a personal account that I'm trading cash, and I also have a retirement, an IRA. I'm building those simultaneously at the same time. I'm taking the same trades. Those two accounts are growing at the same time. But assuming this paper trading account is a real account, because we're doing it in real life, if that makes sense, $129,000, I can go to the ATM, pull that money out, and buy a Coke. I can pull that money out and go get a steak. I don't have to wait for a payout. I don't have to wait for a prop firm. I don't have to wait for any of that stuff. It's already in the account. And it's through a broker that basically is a bank. It's basically a bank. Yeah, exactly. 5K a month, right? So far, we're almost at 5K. What? That's a wage. That is a worked wage. I did not work very hard to do that. I had to learn the strategy, and then I had to implement it. All right? Let me make sure TikTok can see that information. Yeah, you guys, TikTok can see it. Okay? Bro, W's in the chat. All right? That is, for me, huge. And to be able to show you guys that is huge. W's in the chat for making $4,500. We've made $4,500 in this account on stream. You guys can go back and watch when I started it. You can see it. This is the proof of the pudding. And I'm really excited to share this with you because I want you to be convinced that this is legit. This is real. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to break down and show you how we did it. Then we're going to take more trades. We're going to make more money. Yeah. All right. Let's be honest, right? That's right. W's in chat's huge. Let's be honest. Futures is complicated, right? Futures is hard. Futures is effing hard. It takes a long time to become legitimately profitable. It does. It really does. And you could do this in a lot less time, and it's passive. It's passive. This is happening while I'm sleeping. Making money while I'm sleeping. You know how rare that is? How rare that is to make money while you're sleeping. It's even in futures, you don't make money while you're sleeping. You're sitting on the charts and you're agonizing over the candles. That doesn't happen in options. Options works for you, my friend. Selling options works for you. So we are trading. I'm going to get into that very shortly, Wall Street, very shortly. We're going to get into the watch list. You can see it on screen. Well, it's kind of blocked for you. I'll move it around so you can see it. Actually, let me do that now for TikTok real quick because they can only see half. If you're on TikTok and you want to see more of the chart, come over to YouTube. Same name, Seth Trades NYSE. Yeah, that's right, Allison. You can see the full screen, which that reminds me, I need to change the text here. We actually... give me one sec, you guys. Being a streamer, I have to do a couple of things sometimes, so just give me one sec here. I'm updating our pink beard gold on YouTube or on TikTok. Okay. So I just want to make sure, like I said, if you're on TikTok and you want to see the full screen, come on over to YouTube. But you'll see right there, Wall Street, in my wish list, you can see the tickers that we're trading. Okay. So $4,500 in this account in the last 3 to 4 weeks is insane. Basically, look at it this way. For every $100,000 that you have in an account, you can make about, give or take, $4,000 to $6,000 cash every single month. That is a normal wage for most people. That's why I'm trying so hard to get to that level. I'm trying so hard to get to that level to where I can just literally just trade options as my full-time job. I hope nobody from my work is watching this, but you suck at paying. I'm sorry. Your wages are terrible. And I've told you that in person. I work really hard for you and you don't pay me very well. Anyways, let's just hope they're not watching. But I'm still there. Don't fire me. Don't fire me. I'm not there yet. Don't fire me. Anyways, gotta be careful. Okay, so looking on the left side, you'll see a couple of things that don't really matter, right? Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's so true, Allison. Yeah. I got 4s and 5s on my recent review. You would think that 5 is the highest score that you can get. You would think that would warrant some kind of significant promotion or whatever. No, it doesn't. Okay, so on screen, you see there's some stuff over here that doesn't really make sense, like your net and liquid trades. Like, so this is how it works. What you're doing here is you're taking the cash and you're holding it to the side. That's called collateral. And in this account, we have just used cash collateral. Yes, do have a Discord, Wall Street. Good question. Appreciate you asking that. Allison, if you would be so kind to drop the Discord in the chat. I have a new permanent Discord link, so if you could drop the Discord in YouTube first, then copy that over to TikTok, I would appreciate that very much. I need to throw that in Kick as well, but I don't know how to do that. I'll figure that out later. If you could throw it in Kick too, that would be sick. That rhymed. Well, much appreciated, much appreciated. Okay, so with the cash being set to the side, that money has not been spent yet, okay? Not been spent yet. And so you'll see certain stuff that's like negative numbers. That doesn't mean anything because it's all unrealized. There's two terms I need you to know: realized profits, unrealized profits. If you don't know this concept already, you probably do, but when you're taking a trade, right, and you're in the trade, like even on futures, and you haven't closed it yet, it hasn't hit your stop loss or anything, you have an unrealized profit. You're like, oh, I'm up $500. That's an unrealized profit versus a realized profit, which is everything is closed. The one on screen, this 129,616 is realized profits, which I said earlier. That is 100% our money, right? I say our money because we're trading this paper account together. And I gotta be careful not to show my personal accounts as much as I want to. I just gotta be diligent because there's too many scammers. There's too many scammers, right? So maybe at some point in the future, I'll do like a inner circle where everybody in there I've known, talked to, have seen face to face, and then we'll do real accounts there. That might happen someday. We'll see. We'll see if the demand is high enough. The decisions I make on this channel, you guys, is based on the supply and demand. The demand that you guys have and the supply that I can give. You know, that's how this channel works. There's a Discord, Wall Street. Feel free to jump in and don't scam. Not saying you would. Not saying you would. All right, let's continue. When one falls, we continue. Okay. So our unrealized profits, we don't really know what that number is at the moment because we've taken trades, and the cash, when you see it, you'll see like a 100K account. You take a trade, that will it'll sit to the side, right? It'll be like, okay, you're holding 10K over here. Until that contract closes, that money is kind of off the table, and it needs to be reserved for if you need to buy the options, your own option back, then it's there. Thank you for the rose, Alex. Appreciate the daily gift, man. You're the best. You're the best. All that adds up to the pink hair gold. Okay. Tim is a new follower on Kick. Welcome to Kick, my friend. Good to see you. Appreciate you following on Kick. Also have another Christian on Kick. Appreciate that follower as well on Kick. So excellent. Good stuff. Channel's growing, you guys. Get in while you can. All right. So, like I said, this is a complicated concept, and I'm happy to go through it as we go. Okay. You're the real one. Yeah. Chris is the real one. Yeah, good to have you in, Chris. So, where was I? Yeah, so anyways, you have to remember, this is the biggest mistake that you can make. If you take a trade without having the proper collateral, you can get in big trouble for that. Most platforms won't let you. But if you're on some dodgy platform and they don't have automatic systems to block you from doing that, you can get yourself in doggy doo real quick. If you don't have the cash to back up, basically, you know that expression, put your money where your mouth is? If you don't have that, you're gonna get upside down really quick. I rebuke my terrible lungs in the name of Jesus. Okay. All right. Continuing on. So let's talk about pattern day trading real quick. Pattern day trading means that if you take more than 3 trades, they will flag you as a pattern day trader. That is opened and then closed trades. You can see on screen, it says right here, 3 trades left. And that basically means that you Google or ask AI exactly. Yeah, thanks, Allison. Yeah. Google or ask what pattern day trader is. I just want to bring it to your attention. Pattern day trading. This gets a little bit into the weeds. But if you have a margin account, which is basically an account that you are borrowing money, which I don't recommend. You want to be bringing actual cash to the table. You want to be bringing actual shares to the table. You can get flagged as a pattern day trader, which means you're trading too much. And let me make sure everybody understands this clearly. Can you take more than 3 trades? Yes, we are going to take more than 3 trades, but we're not going to close more than 3 trades. Once you look like like when you're scalping futures, you open, you close a trade and it counts as a trade. That's what I'm talking about. You get 3 per day, but you don't need it. You don't need it in options, because what you're doing, yeah, exactly. Use wisdom and risk management when making trades. Yep, exactly, 100%. What you're doing here is you're selling a contract, but the trade does not close. It's not closing for another 2 weeks. The trade is open. It's almost like swing trading in a way. But it's not. You're not like, it's a little hard to explain. You're not buying something and then holding it. You're putting a contract out there and then people are buying it up and selling it and scalping the contract. You're the creator of the contract. That's what's so sick about selling options. Sorry, guys. I have allergies and asthma, and it just never stops. So I apologize. Okay. Just be aware of pattern day trader. That's all I'm saying. Just be aware of it. Okay. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. All right, let's look at our wish list. So what we've been trading lately is my favorites: Tesla, United Airlines, Delta Airlines, SMCI, and NVIDIA, Intel. That's about it. Okay. There's some other good ones, but those are like the best. Apple is good, but it's super stable. Microsoft, all that stuff. But you need a lot of money to trade those. You need a lot of collateral. Any questions so far before we really start looking in? I mean, we already kind of are. It's been 45 minutes. I should get to the trades, right? Okay, so to build a watch list, what you can do if you're in Thinkorswim, to make it easy, once you've taken a bunch of trades, you can click on watch list here, and then you can select, I selected all account positions or current account positions. And it'll basically bring in, whatever you've been trading lately. Or your top 10, right? Top 10 gain on NASDAQ or gain on NYSE. This is not Project X. No, it's not. This is Thinkorswim. This is not a prop firm. This is a broker. Totally different. It's basically a bank. I'm using Thinkorswim, which is through Charles Schwab. It's different. However, I do want to bring to your attention, you can trade futures on here. What? Yes, you can trade futures in Thinkorswim. If you have a personal account and you have a brokerage, yes, you can trade futures in your personal account in a broker. So you can do options and futures in the same account. Now, it's not a prop firm, which means they don't put up a 25K or 50K or any of that stuff. You have to bring real money to the table. So if you lose, you're losing real money. Do I recommend a futures account? No, I do not. Do I ask myself questions and then answer them immediately? Yes. So don't trade futures unless you're like really know what you're doing. Really know what you're doing. I recommend futures. Save that for the prop firm. Prop firm accounts are cheap. They take the hit. They've got the protection. If you lose, you don't really lose $2,000. You don't really lose $1,500. You lose $15. You lose $50. Whatever you paid for that account. Stick to prop firms for futures. But you can trade futures in Thinkorswim. So I just want to bring that to your attention, just to let you know. You can do that if you absolutely have to. If you absolutely have to. All right, so there's your wish list. That's how you get a wish list. I highly recommend having a wish list. Wish list. Yeah, tunes probably did stop. Let me fix that. Thank you for the attention to that. Yes, they did stop. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, every hour the tunes are going to stop. Or every 53 minutes and 50 seconds the tunes are going to stop. Okay. Good tunes, by the way. Allison, you should put your YouTube channel in your Discord bio link. So that way I can shout out. Yeah, sounds good. So I can shout out your channel and not have to go remember what the handle is. I can just say, go to Allison on Discord and look in her bio for the link. Or you're willing to, if you're willing to put it in the link in the channel here, you can do that too. So I think most people already know though, but we get new people in. So you're getting a ton of watch time. I can tell you that. Okay. Happy to support. All right. So then, we've made $4,500. How have we done that? How have we done that? I'm going to show you right now. Get ready. Here's the sauce. Get ready for the sauce. This is going to show you exactly how. All right. You'll have to turn off your 2026 eyes and turn on your 1996 eyes to look at this. Special sauce. But trust me, it's worth it. If you just, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. All right. Let me make sure TikTok can see this. You can see most of it. It's not great on TikTok. Okay. TikTok will have to... Yeah, this part here, if you want to see it in full, come over to YouTube. But I'm just giving it to you as is right now. All right, here is my P&L for this account. My profit and loss for this account. Here's what we've done. Here's the balances. Here's the trades we've taken. Look at the date range here. Starting in November, December 2nd, December 3rd, 4th, 5th. Right, I wasn't doing anything with this account. December 10th, December 11th. 125K. So there's the proof that we started at 125K. They give you 125K to start this account every single time, right? You also have a second account, which we'll get into in a little bit. And that is where we're going to take some new trades, okay? All right, what did we do on December? Let's see, December. If you go back, you watch the streams, the previous streams, you'll see we took this trade on stream. We sold Tesla, we sold SMCI, okay? Here's the proof. Here's the proof. Here's the sauce. We sold on 12/11, we sold the Tesla account for $2,100. We made $2,100 within seconds. Seconds. I mean, come on, man. We clicked the button. We clicked the button. Pretty sick, huh? All right. What did I do the next day? The next day, I closed the contract. 1 day later. These are 30-day contracts. These are 30 to 45-day contracts. I sold this contract to expire on the 16th of January. This is the beginning of December that I did this, the 16th of January. And of course, you pay fees. You see the 65 cents, the 5 cents, whatever. Ignore SMCI for a second because we want to see when did this contract close. It's a 30-day contract. It's a 45-day contract, whatever. In this case, it was about 30 days. In 30 days, this contract was supposed to close, and we can let it go to expiration, or what I like to do is buy my own contract back and close it early and secure realized profits. You want to make money in the system, you have to be willing to close your contracts early. Let your winners win and cut your losses. All that good stuff applies here in a way. You don't lose in this system, in this setup. You don't lose. I had a guy. I'm waiting for him to show up. I had a guy comment on my shorts. Are you profitable? And I was like, why, yes, I am. And he goes, how much money did you make in 2025? And I was like, really, dude? Really, dude? Right? You saw that, Tim? Yeah. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna see where this guy's at. So I said, let me ask you a question. Do you just randomly go up to people and ask them how much money they made that year? Because that's not normal behavior. Unless you're his tax agent, you don't usually ask what people make. Thought that was a little strange. And his reply was, well, most traders lose money. The fact that I've memorized this conversation surprises me. Most traders lose money. So if you are profitable, I'm genuinely interested. I was like, okay, damn good answer. Damn good answer. So what was my reply? Show up to the next stream and I'll prove it to you. I'll show you. I'm waiting for this guy to show up. I will prove it to you that we're profitable. Of course, I'm not going to tell you how much money I made in my real life. Why would anybody do that? Nobody would do that, right? But in this system, yes, we're profitable, and I'm showing it right now. So if you got guy that was talking on shorts, if you're watching the stream, this is for you. This number right here, 1670, the next day. So I collected $2,200 of premium. Yeah, hashtag rude. Too bad he can't invite him. Exactly. Yeah. The balance went from, this is a realized balance, went from 125 to 127, 194. Okay. Like I said, ignore SMCI for a minute. Now, I collected $2,100, pure cash, pure profit, went into my account. The next day, I closed it by buying back my contract for $1,600, which means that the stock price went up. The stock price went up, and in 24 hours, I made $500 like that. I kept that money. You're opening an account, an individual brokerage. Yep, you need level 1. The next day, I closed that contract. I closed that contract the next day, and I secured realized profit of $500. That money, I could walk to the ATM, pull that money out, and go buy myself some big chew gum. Right? I mean, you're at a gas station, so why not? So there's the proof. There's the sauce. So what did I do next? Did I just give up? Did I just say, I'm done? Hell no. I opened up another contract because we're traders and this is what we do. So the next day, I opened up another contract. A negative number, obviously, a negative number comes out of my account, and the positive number obviously is in my account. A referral code, not for Think or Swim. I don't know if they have referral codes. I'll have to look. Let me do me a favor, Chris. If you're I know you're in the Discord. Let me look after the Discord and see if I can get a Think or Swim referral code. I don't have any for Bull and Ox right now. I don't think. Let me just double check. And I assume that's what you're talking about. You're not talking about Bull and Ox? Let me just double check if they refresh my codes on Bullinox. Just give me 1 sec. I still have the same codes, and my codes expired. Oh no. They extended my... Sick. They extended the 91% off. Sick. Sick. To 1/6. For the rest of this week, you can still get 91% off on Bullinox. Nice. FV3NC. I might change that. Okay. Sick. All right, here's what we're going to do. I've got a code for you guys. If you want. Sorry, I got a little distracted here. Just give me 1 second. The discount got extended. So I'm going to put it on screen, but it's not this. Wait, just wait. I changed it. Now it's Seth NYSE. Seth NYSE is the discount code for Bullinox. It's still 91%. I'm really surprised by that. We're going to talk about potential giveaway Bullinox at the end of the stream, so hang out for that. Because I got details. Let me just change it on TikTok. Oop. I'll do that later. Okay. I'll do that later. All right. On TikTok, it's Seth NYSE. Sorry guys, give me 1 sec here. I didn't know they did that. That's very interesting. Okay. You'll get an account. Sick. It's not for Think or Swim though. It's Bullinox. So okay. All right, if you guys are getting value out of this stream, please like the stream, subscribe if you haven't, follow. Stupid lungs, stupid throat, stupid everything. I wish I could breathe without my lungs. I really wish I could breathe. Okay. Yeah, like the stream if you guys don't mind. I really appreciate that very much. Okay, so let's continue. When we continue, we continue. All right, so we made $2,100. Then we sold another contract for $1,100. Right now, the account is back up to $26,900. Yeah, bless those lungs. That's right. Okay, so appreciate the. Wait a minute, is that Stream Elements doing that? No, it's you. Good. Thank you, Doc's wife. Appreciate that. Okay. So what we also did, every time you see a positive number here, what we've done is we've sold a contract and that money has come into our account. So we did it on SMCI. We sold a contract and made $120. Then we did it again and made another $120. Then we made $1,180, and then we made another $217 selling DAL, which is Delta Airlines. That was all in one day. In one day, we put positive money into the account, and then we We bought back. So in one day on options, we started on the 11th at 125. We ended at 127, 157. We made $2,100 in one day. Holy 4-letter word. Ah, bro, if you're not doing this strategy, you're missing out. You're missing out on real profits, real cash. What's going on, Nathan? Good to see you. Appreciate the daily heart, me, Alex. You're the excellentest guy ever. Nah, it's great, man. Need to make some t-shirts, Allison? That's a good idea. Money tree. Yeah, we basically, the way Allison puts it, we have a tree, we have a money tree, right? You go into the backyard and you pick $1 off the tree every day. You come back in, you've got a fistful of dollars. $2,100 in one day. That is realized profits. And you can, and the proof is by showing this balance, right? Showing the fact that we have a live P&L. At some point here, I might be able to, like I said, if we get into real account stuff, I'll go into this screen and you guys will be able to, maybe I'll do a screenshot or something. I don't know. I hope you guys believe me that I'm making real money in my own personal accounts without me having to show it. Because I don't want to. There's too many freaking damn scammers. All right. So then, if you look, we waited a week. Now, here's the important part. It is views while you It is money while you snooze. However, when stuff happens, you should go back in there and sell more contracts. When you close when a contract closes on your behalf, you should go back in there. Yeah, prove to us you're the real Seth. I don't know how to do that. Maybe if I maybe if I lick a battery. No, I won't do that. Bad idea. Okay. All right, so the account was stagnant for a week. That's normal. Totally normal. Totally normal. Because nothing happens until we tell it to do something. If we tell it to buy back contracts or we sell more contracts, then the balance changes. And in this case here, what we did was, you'll see anytime it says bought, B-O-T, that's not like robots. It's like bought, like purchased, right? You can see I went and sold more contracts. And then we did the next stream on 12/18, which is the previous Friday, 2 Fridays ago. And we sold 2 UAL. We sold 1 Visa, 1 Nike, and 1 UAL. And that used up all the 125K collateral. We made $500 off that, 435, 163, 131, with a final balance of 128, 387. Right here. A week later, we started at 125, and a week later, we were at 128, 387. In December, when everybody wasn't trading. Hello? When nobody was trading, we were making money. Bro, it drives me nuts when people are like, oh, it's a bank holiday, you can't trade. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So, I did not take December off. I needed to make thousands, right? I did this in my real account too. I didn't make this much, but I did make money. I made money in December on the way down and on the way up. And here's the sauce. Here's the proof. Okay. Just going through all this so you guys can see it. How do we get to 129,600? Do you guys notice something? We have not lost any money. This strategy does not lose money. It does not lose money. You use money, you don't lose it. You use money. Yeah, I bought receipts. Yeah. You use money, but you don't lose money, okay? So if you can remember that, the only way you lose, there's only one condition, and that is stock market crash. But then everybody loses. Everybody loses. Even people not in the stock market are going to lose from that. All right, continuing on. So then, still says sold, cash balance, whatever, for the last 4 or 5 days. Then you guys were, I was on a future stream and my phone went bing and I said, oh, we just bought back Tesla. Oh, do you guys remember that? You guys remember that? I said, oh, I can't wait to check out the paper trading account. Oh, this is going to be sick. So what did I do here? If you go all the way back to the Tesla on 12/12, I sold a Tesla for $1,180. I mean, $1,180. Then I put a buyback contract for a quarter of that. When 75% of that contract has deteriorated, I want to buy it back and close it. And I did right here at $291. So of the $1,180 that I got out of premiums, I used $291 of it to close that contract early and keep the rest. So if I bring up the calculator here, let's see how much money went from unrealized to realized. You can do the math in your head, but I'm just going to do it for demonstration purposes. $1,180 is what we sold it for, minus the fees. Fees here are like 65 cents, way cheaper than futures. Subtracting out $291, which was a quarter. So we kept $889. That money stays in the account. That money stays in the account. All right. I hope you guys are getting value from this, because this is the secret sauce. People spend thousands of dollars on mentorships to learn this. People spend thousands of dollars on mentorships to learn this crap. It's not crap. It's beautiful, and I'm giving it to you guys. I'm giving it to you guys because I want you to win. I want you to win. What's the catch? There is no catch. There is no catch. I am genuinely putting this information into the world because I want to leave behind a legacy. I want to leave behind a legacy. I want, at some point in the future, to be known for something great. Maybe this is it. I don't know. Put monies on. Yeah. Exactly. Put dollar signs in the chat, you guys. My pleasure, Alex. I really want you guys to profit. Seriously. We're going to build an army. We're going to build an army of insanely profitable traders. Kind of like Dan has done, except for he doesn't really have an army. He's got 2 people that are profitable. The rest of us are struggling. Let's be honest. The rest of us in futures are struggling our asses off. And there's like 3 people that have made money, or at least that's what we think. I don't know. I'm not judging anybody. No judgment. We only see what we see. People only know about you what you tell them. Right? People only know things about you if you tell them. No, I appreciate that. Hi, Rob. That is what a great comment. Yeah, that's a very genuine and very appreciative, nice words that you said there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think, you know what? Screw the algorithm. Transparency is the new algorithm. Genuineness is the new algorithm. Being real with people is the new algorithm. So that's what we're doing. Okay. Let's show how we made more money. Then on Christmas, I was taking trades day after Christmas. Made $1,600 on December 26th. Boom. Sold another one. Sold another one. Why not? Sold another one. Now, what could have happened here? That money that I put up for Tesla could have been used to buy 100 shares of Tesla. But as you can see, Tesla is so alive and active and volatile. Volatile is a good thing. That means the market is moving, man, and you're making money as the market is moving. So we could have gotten 100 shares, and if we had gotten 100 shares, and we will get 100 shares at some point. It's a thing. It's just gonna happen. Then we will sell covered calls, and we'll continue to make money. It doesn't stop. This system does not stop making money. It's 100% profitable. And people are like, oh, you're a 100% profitable trader? Yes. This is how, right here, 100% profit. It is a money machine. That's a good way to put it. It is. It's so easy a caveman could do it. Where did that? That's trademarked. I'm probably gonna get sued by Geico. Okay, so what do? We sold another contract. We went from 128,000 to 129,700. Wow, I can't talk. I can't read. 129,700 in one day. In one day. Now, the more money you have to start, the better. I've said this to you guys before. If you start with 5,000 or 7,000, right? Let's look at it this way, okay? Let's do some simple math here. This account is at 125,000, right? Divide that by 10. Divide that by 10. That would be 10,000. Or it would be 12,000 basically, right? You would, let's say you're starting with 12,000. Divide that by 10 again. You'd be starting with 1,200. It's almost impossible to do this with less than about $5,000. It's very hard. $3,000 is very hard. You really need to cross over like that $5,000 mark. But let's just divide it by 10. The profits we've made here is, what did I say? $4,500 on a 125K account. Divide that by 10, and now we're at $450. So at $10,000, you'll probably make about $400 to $500 per month. Bro, that's still good. My sister, that's still good. I'm still okay with that. I'm okay with making $500 extra per month. Who couldn't use an extra $500 per month? Eventually, it's going to be $4,500. When this account hits $1 million, it's going to be $40,000, $50,000 per month. Per month. It compounds. It grows as we go. ROI. Excellent. That's right, Algo. Yeah. Heck yeah. So just do the math, right? So yes, none of us have 125K. Not right now. Eventually you'll get there. Start with 10K if you can. If you start with 10K, you'll be all right. You can sell United Airlines for 10K, and trust me, United Airlines is a great stock. It's a great stock for doing options. We're not selling Teslas, right? I can sell Tesla in this account because I have the collateral. You really need to have, like 50 to 100K to do Tesla. Tesla could crash, no pun intended. But right now, when it's hot, you got to trade it. And here's the proof. Okay, so then, all right, so that was on 12/26. 12/27, 12/28, 12/29. If you guys remember, I was like, ooh, we bought back another contract. You guys remember, I said that on stream. Well, here's what happened. I'm glad I get to show you guys this. We bought back Visa for $93. We sold Visa for $435. For Aussies, do we need then 1.5 AUD equals, interesting, didn't think about that. 15K. If you're allowed to trade like Tesla and US stocks and all this stuff, and you should be fine to do that. I don't know how, maybe your broker does it in USD and then they transfer it, or they have some kind of exchange, then yeah, I guess you would. That's an interesting concept. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess you would then. I guess it would, because if you're different currencies, I'm talking in USD, and I know you guys use USD, maybe not as much as AUD. But yeah, that is a factor. That's a good point. Thanks for bringing that up. That's a good point. Okay. Let me just check. Have we gotten anything on Kick? Got the $ on Kick. I don't see any chats or questions on Kick. Saw Alex comment. Tim on Kick said, we smart. That's right. Just checking Kick. Sound is so much better here. You're shocked with YouTube? Yeah, absolutely, Tim. Absolutely. Sorry, it's been a minute. Kick is a little bit harder for me to see, so I'm just going back and looking. Music is better. Excellent. Clean. Yeah. Get the pink beard. That's right. Are you the same Tim? I don't know. I think it is. Too many Tims. I have biblical Tim, too. I'm like, too many Tims. Okay. All right, let's continue. Yeah, appreciate the likes and the gifts on TikTok. Cha-ching. All right, cool. All right, cool. 23,000 likes on TikTok. You guys are the best. Alex, I love you, man. You're the best. You're the best, man. You're the best. You're all the best. Okay, hope you guys are getting something out of this. Okay, let's continue. So then we sold... We bought back Visa. We originally sold Visa for $435. Oh, you made a quick account. Sounds good. Sounds good, Tim. I want to make sure it's the same Tim. So yes, it is. Good. All right. So we sold. We made $435 in Visa, and then we bought it back at $93. You guys see how the system is working? How we're making and securing our profits? Yes, we have to use a little bit to buy back our contract, but that shortens the time that the contract is open. It frees up our collateral, and then we can sell another contract. It's a quicker rinse and repeat. These contracts are 30 to 45 day contracts. I don't want to wait 30 days to secure my profits. I can, and most of the time, if the stock doesn't move, you will wait 35 days, and that's okay. For the ones that are more volatile, you should be turning those contracts every week or two. Yeah, we'll do a follow-on trade. Absolutely, Allison. That's my next step. That's my next step after I finish this P&L. Yep, that's my next step. So the next thing we did here, we sold another Tesla for $1,600, and then just recently, which was on the 31st, we bought back and closed Visa. So that means that we freed up that collateral. And now we are free to continue. Yes. So that's where we see that the account balance is $129,616, and it's been that way since the 31st. That's right, rocking that P&L. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I want to show you, when you open up an account on Thinkorswim, they give you two paper accounts. Right? They have what's called, look at the top here, PM, paper money. And that starts at $125K. But they also give you an IRA account. It's really not that much different. The only difference is it starts at $100K. See that? I don't know what, I must have taken a trade like a long time ago. And if you want to see, this is what you click, right? This is how you find out your P&L. However many days back from Tuesday or whatever. So, you're 200K. Yeah, excellent. I don't know why I have 125 and 100, because in the past it was 100 and 100, just like yours. So I don't know. All right, let's do a follow along trade. You guys want to do a follow along trade? Let's do this. Get your Thinkorswims ready. Let's do a trade together. We'll do it on this IRA account. And we're going to go heavy, just for the fun of it. If you want to go a little lighter, then you can go a little lighter. We're going to go heavy. So we have $100,000 to be used as collateral. While the other account is still cooking, we're going to put something else on the stove. We're going to put something... My green screen's acting weird. All right. Yeah, let's do this. Follow along. I'm looking forward to doing this as a follow along in real accounts in real life. Which, this is a real account. It's real life. It's paper trading, simulated, whatever. Real data. This is how you know it's real time data. It says it right here. Real market data. Okay. All right. So what you're going to do is you may have to configure how your Thinkorswim is set up to look similar. let's Tesla's good, you guys. Let's do Tesla. Tesla is fun. Now, Tesla is, let me just say, Tesla is not normal. A lot of companies don't move like Tesla does. United Airlines is a really good one. I always recommend United Airlines. I've never lost a trade on United Airlines. When I say lose a trade, it means I've never been assigned on United Airlines. Never been assigned on Tesla either. So those are some of the two best. All right, so we'll just do Tesla. If you want to do something super stable and you're like, you know what, fine, we'll go Apple, or if you want to do something like Intel or whatever, you guys can, but don't expect them to turn the profits as quick. Might as well show you the best. Might as well do the best. Just make sure you don't have the same expectation for Tesla, or make sure you don't have the same expectation for other tickers that you do for Tesla. That's all I want you to know. If you're like, oh man, this contract has been 30 days, it's still open. Well, it's not Tesla. So we'll do Tesla. So just a little heads up for you. I don't want you to be disappointed. All right, going in. We're going in. First thing I'm gonna do is look at the charts. This little thing right here, this little number, you want that number to match. You want it to link, right? So I just do like red or whatever. So I usually click that. Okay. Now, when I change my ticker here, it will also change it in the options side, which is down here. This here is charts, and it's on charts. You can also do flexible grid, which I've used in the past, but it gets you a lot of useless information. I don't need it. I don't need all this. I don't need all this. I don't need this, right? This is whatever. So you can use that too. We'll try charts. SMCI, I'm going to change this to Tesla. TSLA. Oops. Make sure you get soybean. Wow. All right, so yeah, make sure it's around 443. Make sure you're grabbing the right one. There's this other thing here. I don't know what this is. Just ignore this crap. Tesla. SMCI, more realistic for beginners? Yes. SMCI though, Tim, has been dropping lately. I'm waiting. Now is a good time to probably start trading SMCI, but if it keeps dropping, I don't know what's going on. If it keeps dropping, you're going to get assigned and you're going to get stuck in it for a while, which happened to me, but it's fine because it's a pretty good stock. It should hopefully be going up at the beginning of the year. I think it got stuck in the December lull. I don't know. I can't make any predictions, but I do like SMCI. Or SCMI. SCMI. All right, this is how I'll put it. If you have 50 grand, trade Tesla. If you have 10 grand, trade UAL. If you have 3 to 5 grand, trade SMCI. SCMI. My brain. My poor dyslexic brain. MU. I'm not sure what MU is. MU. Oh, Micron Technology. Well, it's been going up. Look at that. We can look at it. Yeah, we can look at it. Let's see. Let me look at it real quick. MU. Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. It's got good premiums. You made $1,500 3 months. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I like that. Yeah, that's good. Doubled your money. Sick. But it is, yeah, if you look, it definitely has been going up. It definitely has been going up. Look at it. Wow, it really rocketed. It probably rocketed because of AI. It probably went up with AMD. That's what I'm thinking. If it keeps going up, yeah, definitely trade it. Definitely trade it. It looked like it was pretty stable there for a while. But yeah, I like it. I might add that to the list. Okay, let's look at Tesla for demonstration purposes. If you're following along on TikTok, the buy call options, we're only selling options. We're not buying options. Not buying options. It's a different stream. That's a different stream, my friend. This is selling options. Buying options is extremely risky. It's too much of a throw of the dice. We're making options. We're selling the contracts. We're the house. We're the house. So we're not buying options. Different stream. But if you want to learn to sell options, you're in the right spot. Trust me, it's better long term. It's better long term. Everybody has a kind of a perspective about options because of buying options. It's not the same. Okay, Tesla. Looks like Tesla has been going down today. Are these Haitian Aki candles? Yes, they are. What is this? Get the normal candles. Hang on, I gotta train my Haitian Aki candles are on screen. What the heck do I change? Have you ever used Haitian Akis? Heiken Ashis? They're interesting. There you go. Normal candles. All right, so looking at Telsa. Where are we at? Has been going down. Interesting. That's not a bad thing. We can still make money. It's at a low right now, 441. Interesting. Okay. Well, if we think that the stock is going to go back up, and in this situation we'll assume that that's what we're planning on, then our contracts will hopefully close in the next week or so. So we'll take a trade. Tesla moves back and forth all the time. You're not really gonna, it could go down for a while, but then it's gonna come back up. Then it's gonna go down. It's just a waiting game. So looking at Tesla, what we're gonna do here is pick a support level. Let me go back to the other chart, the flexible grid chart. Because I like the way the chart looks. And get rid of this crap on the side. I don't need any of this. I don't know how to get rid of this. No, I don't want any of this stuff on the right. Whatever. Ignore the stuff on the right. Alright, Tesla. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this chart here is the 1 hour chart from 180 days. Let's look at 30 days. Tesla had a spike. That's where we sold those contracts. We bought back our own contracts. Now it's coming back down. So here's what could happen. Okay. Here's what could happen. You need to know this and be willing to take this risk. What could happen is we sell contracts here. We could have a little bit of a spike up and then it continues down. If the stock continues down, what we're saying is we're taking this trade that says it will not cross below whatever 440, for example. If it drops below 440 and stays below 440, we are going to use our collateral and it's going to get assigned. We're going to buy the 100 contracts, the 100 shares, which is fine because as it continues to go back down, we'll then sell calls and make money on the way down. So if you're okay with that, if you're okay with owning 100 shares of Tesla, then take the trade. If you're not okay with that, don't take the trade. Wait for it to come down, spike or whatever. When you start to see it reverse back, take the trade and let it go. And as it goes, you'll be your contracts will be deteriorating quicker and you'll be making money and you will not get assigned. You'll get assigned on the way down. You'll buy the contracts on the shares on the way down. On the way up, your contracts will expire worthless and you'll rotate your capital. So you need to be able to make that decision. With Tesla, it's so volatile that's the way it's gonna happen. Something like Apple, that's super stable, that doesn't happen as much. For demonstration purposes, because being assigned and buying 100 contracts is not losing, it's not a loss, we're gonna do it. So where's the support level? We're looking for a recent support level. I would say 430. 430 is a possibility where it could react. Also, keep in mind when Tesla has earnings. I don't see it on screen. Wait, let me just Google and find out real quick when Tesla has earnings. January 28th. January 28th. So earnings is coming up. That's okay. What you need to know is try to not trade. Do not trade a ticker a week before earnings. That's like, think of it like a news candle. Think of it like in futures, think of it like NFP. You wait until it's over. Earnings is unpredictable. That's the company basically putting out their, here's how we did the last quarter. And we pay our shareholders. And if it underperforms, the stock drops pretty heavy. So just be aware of that. So we'll trade Tesla. It'll probably close in the next week or two, maybe 3. That's fine. All right, so let's open up a contract. Just be willing to accept that. So we'll go with like 430. What do you guys think? 430 for a good support level? Buying stock in Cash App is the same. I'm not sure, Chris. I've never done that. I've only used Thinkorswim. I've used Fidelity, which I don't recommend, and I've used Robinhood. Those are the only 3 that I've used in stocks. So let's say, what do you guys say? Like 430. Yeah, it's almost at 440 now, right? So if we select 430, that says that we think the stock is going to stay above 430. It could react here around 430 and then turn around and go, and that's good news. If it comes through if it comes through 430 and continues down, then you're gonna be below the strike price. Oh, you can't use the one I'm using, Tim? Yeah, the one you're using, Tim, is good too, from what I've seen so far. So you should be close enough. I just had a weird craving for ravioli. Okay, continuing on. The 430 is right there, so we're gonna keep that in mind. 430. So we want 30 to 45 days stock. Yes. If you guys haven't learned about me yet, I'm very random. A very random humor. And you guys, my personality is really starting to come out on stream. I watched one of my own streams. I'm like, geez. These poor viewers. These poor people. Are you? I might be. I am in for Jesus, if that's what that means. In for Jesus. I don't know what inifage means. I don't know what inifage. I don't know what it means. I'm in for Jesus. That's all I know. Okay. So 30 to 45 days. On screen here, you see the yellows. The yellows are weeklies. Look, I don't even have to look at the screen. I've got this memorized. The yellows are weeklies and the grays are monthlies. You want to select the monthlies, but this monthly is only 2 weeks out. So you're going to have to select a weekly at 35. I had it memorized. Okay. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, okay. I haven't done that in years. 35. My photographic memory memorized all that. We'll probably choose 35 days. Actually, no. We want to close before earnings. We want to close before earrings. Before earnings. So earnings is in 30-ish days. We're going to choose around 30 days. So let's try and get this contract closed before the 30th. So we'll choose the 28th. 28 days. Let's do that. Holy crap. Are you guys ready to make some money? Look at these premiums. They're so juicy. They're so good. Oh. All right. Everything is multiplied by 100. Oh, these are so good. Okay. Let's go. All right. So I said 430. We want the stock price to stay above 430. Where's the price at right now? Right where this line is. You can also see it up here, 442. Right where this line is. That's the current stock price. We're going to pick a strike price. We're going to strike the deal at this price. 430 is what I picked. So if I look over at the delta, I always do this to confirm my delta. Delta's at 38. That's a little high. I really want between 25 and 30. What does that mean? As a refresher, 38 is the percentage that I technically lose this trade. Lose meaning being assigned. I'm putting up, there's 100% that's split between the seller and the buyer. The buyer has a 38% chance to win this trade. I have a 38% chance to lose this trade, which means I have about a 60, whatever the math is, like around 60%. I need a little bit higher percentage. Yes, I'll make more money, but I really would like to have a better percentage to win this trade. You bought $5 Cash App? Hope you don't get destroyed. I hope you don't either. I didn't know you could buy $5 with the Tesla. Yeah. Okay. Tesla's one of those hold 'em and know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. Yeah, you know, anyways. So I want to get a little bit down. Let's go down a little bit. We're going to make less, but it's a safer trade. 30. 30 says that's a 70% chance in my favor that the contract expires worthless in my favor. Yeah. Oh, eToro? I've heard of them. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised. I haven't heard of eToro in a while. So if I sell 415, that's pretty far away from where we're at. We're at 445. If we sell this contract at 415, we'll make $1,200 right now. If you want to be a little bit more risky, the more risk you take, the more you make. The more risk you take, the more you make. You can make $2,200 right now. Pure cash. $2,200 right now, pure cash. Oh, and we can sell 2 of these. I could click this button right now and make $5,000. $5,000 if I click this button and sell 2 contracts on this account. What did I say? For every $100,000 that you have, you're gonna make about $5,000. That's kind of the sweet spot. Now, I'm not gonna take this because it's extremely risky. You're 50-50 here, 45%. The buyer has the edge if you do this. The buyer has a 55% chance of this trade expiring in their favor, winning the trade, however you want to say it. I want the probabilities in my favor. I'll make less money, but over time, that will add up. Over the next year, that will add up. So take the risk if you want, but you have been warned. All right. Theta, this is going to expire. For every day that passes, this contract is going to lose $40. $40. You're at $5.01. That's funny. $40 is what you're going to, this contract is, for every day that goes by, this contract is going to fall apart by $40. You want that. That's good. That's in your favor. But we're gonna play it safe. Why am I playing it safe? Because we're doing this, we want to be able to do this multiple times. We want to be able to rotate this money. You could go even safer and go down to like 405 and you'll only make like $800, but you're damn almost guaranteed to win that trade. It might take longer, right? So there's a sweet spot. The sweet spot is 25 to 30 delta. Right in here. These three is the sweet spot. So I want about a 70 to 75% chance that says that this contract's going to expire in my favor, right? So around 410 to 420. So what I like to do is I'll go back to the charts and just check where's 410 and 420. There's 420. 420, right? And there's 410. Is there anything special that happened? Well, you can see here that this jumped up to 430, reversed all the way down to 390, came back up to about 420, and then continued on from there. So this might be a consolidation area, which is fine. Price might come in for a second and then leave. We're good with that. The chances of it just blasting through it, probably not going to happen. It's probably going to sit in there. It's okay if it sits in there. Good with that. So 410 to 420. Let's just go 415. We'll make a little less, but it's a pretty safe, pretty damn safe bet. Okay. Let's go 415. 415's right there. We're going to make $1,200. But, so how much collateral do we need? We need $41,500 times 10. We have $100,000. $41,500. We're going to sell 2 of these. So that's going to be $83,000. But we're going to make $1,200 each. So click this button right here, bid. You should have red come up. Immediately change this to 2 or 1. If you want to do 1, great. We have the collateral for 2. I'm going to do 2. So if you're following along, we're going to sell a 415 strike price. We want the stock to stay above 415. We're going to sell 2 contracts. Okay. Tesla going to expire in 1 month, 30 days, 415 put, 1155 limit, or we can do, what we'll probably do is we'll probably do market. We can do limit if you want it to hit 1200 and then sell it. We'll just do market for today. Market. Make sure it says market day. I need to move out of the way. You cannot do market GTC. It will not let you. Market day. If you're doing limit, do GTC. Good till canceled. Day means it's only good for today. Good till canceled, good for today. We want this market to happen as soon as we click the button. We're going to get a market trade. Then once it looks good, make sure you're selling 2. Make sure everything looks good. Make sure you're selling a put. Click confirm and send. Why does this dialog box never show up? Give me a sec here. I have a dialog box that shows up and it always doesn't show it. Where's it at? All right, there it is. There's our confirmation box. We're selling 2 Tesla at 100. We're putting up 80. It says max loss. Just ignore the word loss. We're putting about $80,000. Loss meaning that's how much money is being pulled out of the account if we get assigned. We're not losing it. We're buying stocks at that point. Yep, we're selling 2 puts. Exactly. Sell 2 puts market day. Correct. That's 100% correct. Yep. 2 puts. Oh, I cannot wait until you guys, till you get that notification when you're like having breakfast or something, or you're out with your loved one and it's like, bing, you just made money in the market. I can't wait till you guys get that. Okay. All right. So resulting buying power for stock, order filled. This is what collateral we have, what cash we have left. We're going to have about 20 grand left. Why? We started with 100. We're selling 2 contracts, 2 times Tesla, all that good stuff, right? 80 grand. So keep this number in mind, around 19,000. We'll use that for other trades. We can't sell a third Tesla. We can only sell 2 because we only have enough collateral for 2. But we're going to make $2,400 right now. Look, it says credit, $23.45. $23.45. We're selling 2 contracts. We're going to make this right now. $2,300. Going into the account, watch the balance go up. See the balance is at 100,000? Watch the balance go up. You ready? Boom. Hear that? Sold. That's your confirmation. Look at the balance. 102,456 cash. We just made $2,500 in 1 second. Smash that like button. Like, come on, you guys. This is real. Now, immediately make the decision. W's in the chat. Make the decision. Do I want this contract to go all the way, or do I want to buy it back and rotate the capital quicker? My strategy is, good question, Biblical. I think they might. Look into Robinhood Legend. Yeah, exactly, Tim. Opposite order. You're on it. Look into Robinhood Legend, Biblical. They might. Okay. Do I want to let this contract sit? If I let this contract sit, two things are going to happen. One, I'm either going to go all the way to expiration and I will keep the $2,200. That money is already in my account. It's already mine. Or do I want to try and buy that contract back? I like to buy them back. If I let it sit, if I do nothing from here on out, one of two things is going to happen. Either it's going to close in my favor, the contract's going to expire worthless. Remember, it deteriorates $40 every day until this $2,100 is just completely gone. That's the value of the contract. My money doesn't change. I kept the money. I sold the premium. I keep the premium. Or it's going to get assigned and I'm going to buy 100 shares. You kind of can't stop that part. Either you're going to buy 100 shares because the market goes in your favor, goes against your favor, or not. That part you can't stop. It's just how quick is it going to happen. Me, I want to rotate this capital quicker. So I'm going to open up an opposite trade. And how you do that is you go over to monitor. Here's the trade that we just took. Yeah, win-win. Exactly. You can't lose in this strategy. The only way you lose is if the stock crashes. If Tesla goes out of business, you lose, but so does everybody else. I'll say that 1,000 times because I can't tell you how many times I've seen people say, oh, how is this not a losing strategy? Everybody loses. 99% of traders lose. My left ass, they do, okay? You got to know what you're doing. All right, here we go. So we have the trade right here that we just took. We just took it. Sell to Tesla. Buy stock in Cash App. I'm not sure, Chris. I think you may have asked that over here. But yeah, $2,300. Boom, done. Excellent. Okay. Now what I want to do, strike price 415. Yep, that's the correct trade. Makes you find the correct trade. Do this one at a time. Don't take a bunch of trades and then try and go back and do a bunch. Do it one at a time. Sell a contract, put your opposite order in, then fire and forget. Then do your next contract. You notice how I haven't moved on to UAL yet? We're not done with Tesla. Don't get confused. Okay. The reason why is because we are now switching to buying options. I say it with quotes because we're not buying options. We're buying our own contract. Yeah, exactly. This is how brokers manage accounts. Now we can do it for ourselves. People that have retirement accounts and they want it to be super aggressive and stuff, there's a guy sitting behind a computer doing what I'm doing right now. All right. So, where was I at? We are only buying back our own contract. We're never buying any other options. You can do that if you want, but you are really taking a risk. You're throwing the dice. Not my game. That's not what I'm teaching here. You can buy back your own contract. This is the only time you're buying an option. The only time. If you want to do long options, you can do that too, but that's somebody else's stream. Okay, so right click, create opposite order. This is so important. You can go back in and find the same contract. You can look for the 415 and you can set it in, but it's way easier to do it this way. Just hit create opposite order. And it will literally put the opposite order in. It's so much easier. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to buy to close our own contract if something happens. Did the music stop again? Hang on a sec. I get so into it. Yes, it did. Okay. All right. We're buying back our own contract, 2 of them, right? Make sure it's 415. Make sure it's a put. It's all there for you already, but just make sure. Now, limit or market. Yeah, you had to do human things. No, welcome in. Good to have you back, Algo. We just made $2,300 on stream. We just made $2,300 while you were away. Rewind it. See how we did it. Okay. Market? No, we do not want market. If I do market, it's going to close this contract right now. We don't want to do that. We might do that tomorrow. Well, we can't. Tomorrow's the market's closed. But right now, we want limit. We want limit. Change it to limit. And good till canceled. Market day, limit, good till canceled. Market day, limit, good till canceled. Keep those together. Don't mix them. Don't do market, good till canceled. Doesn't work. Don't do limit day. Because then by the end of the day, if it doesn't happen, then the contract, this order goes away. And you're SOS. Limit day, market, good till canceled. All right, so limit day. So now, what do we want to buy it back at? Get the calculator out. I've got it right here. Here's one I prepared earlier, as they say. Okay. We sold 2 contracts, but this price right here that you see on screen is for 1 contract. It's just duplicated. So don't make the mistake of multiplying what you buy it back for because there's 2 contracts. No. We sold it for whatever it was, $11.50 or whatever. We want to buy it back. Just remember that. So we're going to do the math. What did we sell for? We sold it for $11.90. There's the price. 1190 divided by 4. That's 75% of that contract is deteriorated $40 every single day by 75%. Now we're at 297. So I'm going to say, let's just call it a cool $300. We'll spend 300 of the money that we made pretty much 1,200. Yeah, I will. We spent we're going to spend 300 to do that. Let me do that. That sounds good. Yeah, let me look at that in a minute. Let me finish this and I'll take a look at that in Discord. So we want to do, let's just call it 300. So change this number to 3.0. Yeah, you bet. 3.0. That's $300. That's what we're going to spend to buy back our contract. There's this little link thing here. I always click this little link thing just to make sure everything's linked up. Right? $300. So that means within the next 30 days, when this contract deteriorates, when it hits $300, when the contract right now is worth $11.90, when it deteriorates and it's only worth $300, we're going to buy it back and close it. Confirm and send. All right. You don't really need the break even. It doesn't really matter. Max profit. There's your $2,400, whatever, right? So this contract, we're doing 2 of them. It's going to cost us $600 out of that $2,400. That's a quarter. That's good. That's what we want. We were going for that 75%. We're basically, this profit strategy, we're retaining 75% of the money that we make, and then we're doing it again. Over and over and over. You can retain 100%, but you're going to wait a lot longer to do it. It's still a 100% profit strategy because, yeah, I get 75% here, I get 75% here, I get 75% here. That I made all the money. It all adds up, right? If that makes sense. Each trade, we keep the money. All right, so we're going to hit send. Now this order is going to live here. It's just going to live here until it hits that number. Okay. Yeah, I like that money tree. That's good. Okay, trade review. All right, let me make sure. Let me bring that up on screen, Allison. If you're still waiting for me to take a look at it, let me bring that up on screen. Okay, here's your trade. Yep, you bet. Still on day opposite order. You're still on day on the opposite order, which I think you don't want to do. Oh shoot. Hang on. Good catch. Good catch. It is day. Oh, good catch. Hi Rob. Bro. Thank you. See, that's what I'm saying. You got to take your time. Hi, Rob called it out. So I'll show you how to fix it. Good. Good. I'm glad I did that, right? That's a mistake. I'll come back to you, Allison. I apologize. I do have to fix this right now. You're going to make this mistake. I just made this mistake. Here's how you fix it. See how it says day? It says day. It should say good till canceled. Rob, you're awesome. All right. So what you're going to want to do to fix this, right click the same order that's day, right click it, cancel, replace order. Cancel, replace order. Make sure it's on the buy one, make sure it's on the green one. Click it. Now, the same information is going to come up. It's already done for you. Just double check it, which I didn't do. Buy +2, Tesla, blah, 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 put 415, yep. $300 limit. Now I change it to good till canceled. Boom. Changed it. Good till canceled. Because if I had not, what's going to happen is this order at the end of the day is going to disappear. I don't want that. I don't want it to disappear. I want it to stay here until it fills. Then confirm and send. Right here, big green button. It's kind of off screen. Confirm and send. Yep, looks good. Send it. You'll hear a ding because it's going to cancel the other one. See how it says canceled by blah, blah, blah? That's fine. That's what we wanted. It says right here, you can't see it, it's off screen, but it says canceled. Good call. Good shout out. Okay, going back to the DISI. Let me look. It's going to take me a little bit for my eyes to adjust to a new system. Oops. So let me have a look-see. Let me have ourselves a look-see. Okay. 441, buy, sell. I think this is the same one that Tim is using. Yeah, nice call. Nice call. Okay. Selling January 31st. January 31st. Yep. Okay. Mark is 1145. Blah, blah, blah. Good. Ignore the P&L day and open. So this contract has been opened. US 2300. That's right. Crushed it. Oh, I love it. Oh, I just made, sick. I just love seeing other people doing this. It's great. So good, Allison. So good. Okay. Now, buy back. So here is something I see. You sold a 415 put. You need a 415 call. That's your first thing. 445 call is not correct. You have a different call. There's something wrong here. You also have it as a 0 day. That's also wrong. It needs to be a 30 day. Something happened here. Something happened. 30 day. Not a 0 day. A 0 day means this thing is going to expire today. Wait a minute. Yeah, see, it says January 3rd. You also bought... Wait a minute. Hang on a sec. Something's wrong here. Yeah, okay, so this contract, you sold a 28-day 415 put. Good. Correct. You're trying to buy back a 0 day 445 call. No good. They got a match. It needs to be a 28 day. It needs to be a January 31st. It needs to be a 415 put. And you're going to you're going to buy back the 415 call. It's got to be identical. I'm glad that you put the screenshot in here so that I could review this. So down here in your order box, make sure all those things match. 415 call, January 31st, the 28 day, and you don't want 10, you want 2. You're going to buy, ooh, this is bad. I'm glad you stopped here. You would have bought an extra 8 contracts, and that would have been really bad. Really bad. Good. If you guys are confused about this, please pause it so I can look at it before you hit the button. Let me look at it. If you're like, I just don't know, I'm happy to do it. I saved you a heartache here. I say this could have been a bit of a mess. So do that if you don't mind, Allison. Take another screenshot, post it, we'll look at it. Christian, appreciate the daily heart me and the roses on TikTok. Done. Okay, good. Okay, second one. See, here's where it says market must have day, time, and force. It can't do market good till canceled. There's your proof right there. Sometimes it won't even let you. So there's your first thing. You see this yellow bar? It's telling you to change good till canceled to day. That's the first thing you should do there. Okay, 415 call, yes. January 31st, 28 day call, yes. 2 contracts, yes. And if you look, just as a confirmation, whenever you sell contracts, it's a negative number. You sold 2. I don't know why it does it negative, but it's 2. You want your buyback to be positive 2. So that's good. Everything here looks correct except for this being good till canceled. It needs to be day. If you want to send another screenshot when it's all good, we can look at it one more time. I gotta get ready for work in a little bit. I don't want to go to work. I want to stay here with you guys. I want this to be my work right here. I want this to be my work. I love doing this. I freaking love doing this. I love doing what I do too at work, but oh, sorry. Still got Discord on. Okay, next one's up. Buy 2 28-day 415 call. Market. No, limit. Limit day. Sorry, I should have called that out. Limit. You want limit because what you're going to do here. Yep, you got it, Alex. She needs to change market to limit. Thank you for noticing that. You want to set it at a limit because you need to set a specific price. Yep. Call of day, same. Yeah, yep. Sounds good. Can you say that again, Chris? I didn't fully understand that. Should be good till canceled. Limit. It needs to be limit good till canceled. Sorry, I threw you off, Allison, and I apologize. I apologize for that. Should be limit good till cancel. I really threw you for a loop there. I'm sorry. Changed GTC today, but I was looking at market. I have a bit of dyslexia, but I'm also on stream, so I have like 4 things going. So it can be a little tough, but you guys that are calling it out in the chat, you're the best. Thank you. All right, so limit good till canceled. Yes. Okay, and then your limit price. You chose, I always go through it again. You're buying 2. This is why you'd be very careful. Make sure you do this correctly. Buying 2 28-day 415, and you set a limit of 41.70, which means you need to change this number. This is saying that you're going to spend $4,100 to buy this back. You sold it for whatever it was, 20. What did you sell it for? 2,300. What did you sell it for? You sold it for $1,190. So take $1,190 and divide it by 4. For me, it was 300. So it's going to be 3.0. 3.0. I chose 300. Choose whatever you like. I recommend 300. So change this number here to 3.0. Call off on your work. I see. Same as me. I don't go to work at Amazon because I want. Oh man, that's sick, Chris. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's gonna be nothing going on today because it's the holidays. So, but I have active coyote traps that I need to check, so I have to go. I have to go because I can't leave those coyote traps just open. Yes, I trap coyotes. Part of my job. Okay. There you go. Beautiful. All right. Buy to 28-day 415 call at $3, which is $300. I know, right, Alex? You just arrived at work? Hey, sick. I know, I'm going to be heading in soon. Limit, good till canceled, looks good. Anybody see any mistakes? I think this looks really good. And it even says it right here. You're going to buy to Tesla. What's the 100? Weeklies. Wait a minute. Yeah. Wait a minute. 100? Yeah, that's right. It looks good. It looks good. It says 100, like 100 days on weekly. But that's not correct because this is 30th of January 2026, 415 call. For some reason, my brain is tricking me what the hell the 100 means. I don't know why that's throwing me off. $3 or $300 limit, good till canceled. This looks good, Allison. I like it. It looks good. I think you're ready to send it. Send it. Send it. Did you see your account balance go up? That account balance, and you should see it. You should see it in there. Be higher than when you started. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Discord, get off the screen. What happened to my options? My futures? What happened? There it is. Okay. Also, Allison, quick little thing here. This gave you a margin account. I recommend not trading your margin. Margin means borrowing money. Did they give you a second paper money account? The non-standard. Yep. Normally, it says, please note you've selected. Yep, that's fine. That's just basically telling you that it's not a monthly. The monthly is the standard expiration date. Oh, you gotta appreciate the gold medal, Christian. Oh, that's sick, man. That's sick. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think that actually increased the bar a little bit here. On we're at 36% on the bar now. No, I appreciate it, Christian. I need to find a way to get it to update over here. Just so you guys know, if you do gift on TikTok, they take 70%. They take 70%. So if you send $1, TikTok takes 70 cents of that dollar, just so you know. So TikTok is extremely hard on creators. But I do appreciate the gift. Thank you. Thank you so much. Regardless. Yeah, you want that beard pink? Oh, man. It's going to happen. It's just going to happen. I know it's going to happen. I'm dreading it a little bit. I'm literally going to show up with a pink beard. Oh, okay. And it's going to be your fault. It's going to be your fault. Oh, man. I can't believe it. What did I walk myself into? What did I do? Why did I do this? But the stream will improve. The stream will improve. Oh, big shout. Thanks for the big shout, my friend. Sick, dude. You're awesome, dude. I appreciate that. I appreciate the gifts, Christian. Yeah, you're good to send it. Wait, let me just double, triple, quadruple, quintuple, check it. Yep, let's see. 74. 87. Yeah, so what it basically says here is you're going to be spending $600 to buy back these 2 contracts. It's interesting that you're buying power. Yeah, well, that's fine. It looks good to me. Excuse me. It looks good to me. I'd send it. And it's a paper account, right? So if you make a mistake, you'll learn from it. Yeah, you should be good. If you guys want to see behind the scenes in the Discord, please join the Discord. Please join the Discord. We got the crew in there. Look at that money tree. Seth Trades NYC taught me how to grow a money tree. Yeah. Oh yeah. Heck yeah. Money trees. I feel good that I was able to help somebody make some money. That's makes me feel good. Excellent. This can be a full-time job. Trading options passively. Can you imagine? If you're also doing futures, that just adds to it. It's the real Seth Holmes. That's right. The best pilot of the 21st century. What a guy. Rumors he will be in Forbes this year, 2026. Seal, you're killing me, bro. That's so funny. That's good stuff, man. Not understanding this yet. We'll keep watching. That's okay, Biblical. That's all right. That's all right. I promise you, as the Lord blesses me with this knowledge and information, I'm going to be passing it on to you guys. So, you're in good company, my friend. You're in good company. All right. You want to join the Discord? It is pinned in the chat. We are chasing. I put if you're looking for a crew of gold plunderers like me and like you, come join the Discord as we hunt down the infamous bandit NQ and his elusive partner ES. She's a feisty one, that ES, but we're going to find her and we're going to find the gold. So join the crew today. Oh, I know, right? Join the Discord. Yeah, these accents, I love them. I love doing them. Hopefully you guys get some entertainment out of them. I've been working on my Scottish accent for like 20 years. I also like my Russian accent. It's a lot of fun with Russia. Do not mess with Russia. We have big bomb. Okay. All right. Sick. Okay. All right. Let's see now. Imposter. That's right. What did you do with Seth? Imposter. Imposter. Okay. Let me look at my notes real quick and see what I want to do next. Oh yeah, on demand. I want to talk about on demand. I kind of already did. On demand, $800 away for the funded. Nice, nice. On demand, basically, when you're in a real account, you can't do on demand on paper. On demand allows you to rewind the market and go back and trade in the past. And it's in the corner here. You'll see it like right here. It'll say on demand. And you click it and you can go back. So, I mean, you can test out stuff and whatever, but I want to let you know that there is an on-demand feature in Thinkorswim. All right, here's what we're going to do real quick. All right, what I'm going to do real quick, I need a quick little bio break. All right, the stream is not over. A couple more things. I will, let me go do a quick bio break. We'll come back. We'll talk about one or two more things in this, and then we're going to talk about a potential giveaway. I'm going to explain how it's going to work. So be here for that, right? TikTok, don't leave me. We're talking about a giveaway. Can you show the chart on TikTok so we can see the levels? Yeah, you bet. It's not the greatest. It's better on Wall Street. It's better. You can see the full thing on YouTube, but on TikTok, I'll give you what I can. I'll give you what I can. There you go. That should be good. I got this thing to the right. I can't get rid of this. Look at that. I can't get rid of it. Oh yeah, I did. There we go. There you go. Okay, quick bio break. Then we're going to talk about the giveaway, and we're going to talk a little bit more about this account. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Did I wash my hands? No. No, I'm kidding. I did. Got the hand sanitizer. Okay, cool. All right, I am back. Stay tuned for the giveaway information. Giveaway information. It's not. Yeah, we'll get into it. 2026 is gonna be a great year, Seal. That's right. That is correct. Trading the 1 and 2 options. Heck yeah, solid stuff. I hope you guys are making real money in the charts, man. I wasn't, Seal. It was after. But it wasn't that. It was just a number 1. But I wanted to put a comment in there for you guys just to throw you off. That's so funny. Who does that? Who does that, right? Who does it? Thank you for the donut, Christian. You're awesome, my friend. Appreciate that donut. Donut? Christian, send me a donut on TikTok. Right? Oh, it's so good. Seth on the bio break, text in the stream. Why not? Come on, that's fun. Who doesn't do that? Oh, I have too much fun. I have too much fun. Yeah. That'd be cool. Some t-shirts, some merch. Allison, if you want to make some merch, you most definitely can do that. You spent Dan's money? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, I will never ask you guys for money. I'll never sell you a mentorship. I'll never sell you a course. I would just teach you how to make real money in the market. Okay. Okay, so now we've just, if you look on the left here in this, do you guys want to take another trade? Yeah, you should set, yeah, you want to do a merch shop? That'd be sick. Yeah, that'd be all you. That would be great. Okay. All right, we'll do another trade. We still have 20 grand worth of collateral. Well, we have 20 grand worth of collateral, right? So what should we do with 20,000? We don't want that money just sitting there doing nothing. We really want our money to be working for us. When we start making money, this strategy works by compounding. You make money, you use it. You make money, you use it. And you keep doing this over and over and over and over again. Okay? So we have 20 grand that's sitting there. It's just doing nothing. It's not gaining interest. It's doing nothing. We need to use it. You need to try and use all of it if you can. There are going to be times when you get below like 1,000 or 2,000, you can't really sell any more contracts because it's too low, and then there's nothing you can do about it, right? You just have to wait. You have to wait. But right now we have 20. We have 20,000. So we're going to look at UAL. I love UAL, you guys. United Airlines. So good. United Airlines. Let's look at United Airlines. We can't sell any more Tesla. UAL. Do another follow-along trade. What's going to be great about this is you guys are doing these trades with me. When we're, if you're taking identical trades, then, oh, thanks for the journey, my friend. I appreciate the gifts. I appreciate the journey gift, Christian. You're awesome, man. I appreciate you, dude. You definitely want to get that pink hair. Yeah, I think we're about 36% on the pink hair. We're about 36%. It's not updating here because it's on TikTok, but I'll find a way to get it to update over here. There is a way, I just don't know. So we're at 36% on that. Oh my God, can't believe this. Okay, anyways, we have 20 grand. We're gonna look at United Airlines. United Airlines is always going up, I feel like. It's just a good stock. It's just a good stock. I really like United Airlines. I don't like flying them, but I like trading them. Look how over time, this is the past 30 days. Let's go to, I want to do a little longer. Really? That's my, you've been streaming too long signal. Wow, look at my green screen showing up. Oh, that's garbage. Also, I gotta fix this. Give me a second. Sorry. It's always something. It's always something. It's always something. Over the past 180 days, this is what United Airlines has done. Look like a comic book character? Yeah. Buy or sell, sir? Buy or sell? We are always going to sell, Seal. Always. We are always going to sell. Only sells. Exclamation sell in the chat. Exclamation sell. S-E-L-L. Exclamation sell. Okay. We never buy. We only buy our own contracts back. Okay. So, one thing too to note is when you guys do this, you're going to get a notification on your Thinkorswim. Wow, that looks like terrible. That says what happened. Pez has slept in. So, if you link it to your phone, you'll be out, I don't know, having yourself a baguette, and you get a little notification. Yes, exclamation sell in the chat. Okay, Pez has slept in 119 times. Dang, that's a lot. Yeah, you're off, Seal? Yeah, sounds good, man. Yep, you bet, absolutely, absolutely. Without question. Feel free to go back. We covered a lot of stuff, Seal. So feel free to go back and rewatch this stream. But yeah, take care of yourself, my friend. Okay. United Airlines. We want to pick a good support level. So I would say this is a good level here. 90. That's pretty far down there. Here's a resistance level that's turned support. So we'll look at... thank you for the watch time, Seal. Yeah, thank you for the watch time. I appreciate that. Feel free to drop a question or something in there. I'd love to answer it. Yeah, I'd love to answer it. Or a comment or something, whatever. Sounds good. Okay, so we have this. Well, so we got 90. We got 90 as a level, and then we have like 105 as a level. 105. So we're going to look at the delta. The delta is going to really help us choose, but I just kind of get an idea. We do have a level here that was a resistance turned support, and we have a support here. So we'll look at 90 and we'll look at 105. Go into trade. We're going to do 28 days. I also need to make sure, let me just double check earnings. Let me check earnings. Next earnings report is January 20th. It's getting a little close. So we could go a little shy. I like 30 to 45 days. What time frame am I looking at? I'm looking at probably 30 to 45 days normally, but because earnings is in 20 days, we might want to do 21 days. Let's take a look. We'll look at them both. You can go into earnings, but it's a little risky. Oh, you meant on the chart? I was looking at the 1 hour candle. Does it not show it? Yeah, there you go. 1 hour candle, and I was looking at 180 days. 6 months on the 1 hour. Yeah. You can also do the daily candles, like 1 year, 1 day. The bigger, the better. Look, this is what it's done in an entire year. It's moved up a lot. Yeah, you bet. Yeah, you bet. So look, here's probably a good level around 105 or so. 105. Now it could come through that. You see how it did that? It came through it, but it came back up. All right, so 105 is actually not even on the chart here. So what you'll need to do in this case is you'll have to open up more than 14 strikes. But for demonstration purposes, 32 is pretty close. And UAL always seems to be doing pretty good. So we'll pick 107 just so that I don't have to, literally if I open this up, it just turns into this. It's just a mess, right? 105 is down here. 107's right back under it. We'll do 107. We'll do 107. 14. So our strike price is about a 30-ish delta, 32. Not bad. You can go a little bit over 30, but try not to go crazy. All right. This, oh God, I love freaking United Airlines, and I'm about to show you why. Okay. So 107. Now, what time frame should we pick? We have earnings in 20 days. That could be good or bad. We don't know. Think of it like a news candle. I'm a more cautious trader. If you're a more risky trader, go with 28 days or 30 days. The longer you go, the more you'll make. If I go into 35 days, look, we're looking at 107. Remember, this is times 10. This is $300. We'll make $300 if we click this button. We'll make $370 if we click this button. The farther out you go, the more you make. Oh, except for this one. Interesting. Sometimes this happens where it's less, but there's a wide spread there. You see that wide spread? So we will not do 35 days for sure. So if you're risky, if you're more of a, if you take more risk, go with 28 days. I'm going to go cautious because of earnings. I'm going to step it up a little bit. And I'm going to do 107, 21 days. That's 3 weeks. Click the button. This is going to drop by $13 per day. My theta. The only ones I don't even care about gamma. I don't know why it's on here. I need to get rid of it. All you want to care about is delta and theta. You can do gamma, but it's pointless. Delta and theta. All right. So $345. That means we need to hold $10,000. $10,000 to trade this. We have $10,700 to trade this. So we can only do one contract because we only have 20,000 left. So we'll drop this to one contract. What's nice about having two accounts is you can go back and forth too. All right, put limit. We're gonna do market. We want it to be day because we want it to happen right now. We'll do 340. It's gonna be around 345. You guys following along? Market day. We're gonna sell one contract. It's gonna eat up 10,700 more of our collateral. It's okay. We're gonna use all of it. We'll take another trade after this. Confirm and send. Where is it? Okay. You guys following along? There's a confirmation. We're gonna make $360 right now. $360. Send it. Wait for the bing. There it is. Heard it on the phone too. That is a sold contract. That's $360 we made just like that. Okay, now we're going to immediately go set the opposite order. We just sold UAL to expire. Market day filled. That one right there. Right click. Create opposite order. We're going to buy back our own contract at 1. Make sure all the information is there. And don't make the mistake that I made. Make sure you put the correct limit. Good till canceled. Good till canceled. And limit. Limit. Good till canceled. Confirm and send. Not yet. We need to change this price. 3.56. So we sold it at what did I sell it at? I already forgot. I already forgot. Was it 3.6? Yeah, 3.6. Okay. So go over to the calculator. We want 75% divided by 4. $90. We're going to buy it back at $90. So 0.9. 0.9. $90. We'll buy it back at $90. Confirm and send. Good till canceled. Limit. Yep, all good. It says 90 cents, but remember it's times 100. $90. And here's your confirmation. You see how it says $90? Make sure this number is correct. Make sure it's not 900 or 9. Make sure it's 90. We sold it for 360. We're going to buy it back for 90. Send it. All right. Now, look over here. Our stock buying power, we started with 100K. Our collateral is being used up. We haven't spent this money. We haven't spent it. It's being set aside for collateral. $9,000 is what we have left. How much money have we actually made? 102.8. We've made $2,800 today. Today, we've made $2,800. Oh, yeah. Let's make some more. Okay. Let's do Delta Airlines. Delta's trading around 69. You guys still following along? Still following along? Giga Chad, what's going on, my friend? Giga Chad in the kick stream. That's right. How you doing, Stream World? Sorry if it's been a minute since I saw your thing. Good stuff. Excellent. Okay. Trying to find the opposite again. Oh, okay. See, that's weird. I don't know if your platform has the opposite or not. You might have to do it manually the way we did it before. Just match it. It will be fine. For me, maybe I just have the privilege of having the opposite. And yeah, so you might have to do it one-on-one. That's okay. That's all right. If you want, let me know when you're ready. We'll move on to the Delta Airlines. 1 week. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna after we're done using up all this collateral, we'll talk about the giveaway. And the way I kind of if you were on a stream the other day, you probably know everything already, but I have a little bit more information. All right. By the way, you got the crew badge, Christian. Congratulations on the crew badge. Thanks for the GGs as well. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the gifts today. You're awesome. You're awesome, dude. Yeah, very, very appreciative of you, Christian. Okay. Hopefully everybody's caught up. We're going to do Delta Airlines. Let's look at the charts. Delta has been very similar to UAL. This is why I trade Delta. And I have the ability to use up lower capital. Now we're at 9,000. We have $9,000 worth of collateral left. So we're going to trade Delta. And that's going to use up most of it. And then maybe we'll finish with an SMCI. And then we'll use up everything. Your opposite was 90.90, which is $90. Yep, you got it. What Tim said. Timbo. So sometimes the total values can be confusing as well. The way it adds it up is weird. You just have to know exactly what's going on. Okay. I just looking at your stuff, Tim. Oh, I guess you can see it. All right. You want to buy back your put, but you're buying the call. God, wait a minute. Let me make sure. Something. Hang on a second. You're buying. Oh shoot. Hang on a second. This needs to be a put. We sold a put. We did not sell a call. So back up, Allison. You need to be buying back. This is why I like the opposite order, because it can be easy to. I totally overlooked this, and I'm sorry. You need to be buying back your put. So this order you did earlier still has one more thing that needs to be fixed. You need to cancel this order. You need to put in everything the same but change it to a put. The contract that you sold is called a put. I don't know how I didn't catch this earlier. A call is the other side of the fence, right? You're only going to do calls. Remember, puts is cash secured. We're using cash for puts. We're using shares for calls. When we get into cash secured puts, we're using cash and puts. Covered calls. Exactly. Buying back the put on for 9.9 limit. Good till canceled. Correct. That is correct, Tim. That is correct. Sorry, I led you down the wrong way there for the other one, but make sure you fix that, because you do not want to be buying a call. You want to be buying back your own put. I'm surprised that you guys don't have the ability there to do an opposite order. That sucks. In this screen right here, you can't right click or something and do opposite order. What platform is this? Interactive Brokers. I'm really surprised. You should be able to do an opposite order. But just remember, if you sell a put, you want to buy back your own put. We are not buying calls. It even asked me immediately. Oh, I like that. I like that. She's using a different platform. Okay, cool. All right. Well, one of you is good, and I'm glad. Let's get Allison where she needs to be. I want to get both of you guys up, and anybody else who's watching. But yeah, you're on it, Tim. I love it. And we want to make sure and get Allison's stuff fixed. This is why we're doing paper, you guys. This is why we're doing paper. So that way we can make these mistakes. And it's all right. There's nothing wrong with making these mistakes. We're going to learn from every single one of them. And I even made a mistake here, right? I made 2 mistakes. I'm also on stream, so I get a little bit of brain melt when I turn the camera on. Let me know when you're good, Allison. Yeah, we'll get there. It is. It's a little confusing. It's a steep learning curve. I will not shy away from that. That is absolutely a steep learning curve. But you, once you get it, you're locked in, man. Tony Baloney. Tony Baloney, welcome to the crew. Didn't even see that pop up. Tony Baloney just subbed. Tony Baloney just subbed. Welcome to the crew, Tony. Good stuff, man. Okay. The music stopped again. Let's give you another bunch of tunes. Playback. Okay. Discord. All right, here we go. UAL. Sold the 21-day 107 put. Looks good. Looks good. Made $360. Good. you have 2 dates here. Get rid of the 28. Don't need the 28. Get rid of the 28. That you have 2 trades here. You only want the 21st. You want to buy back the put of the 107. This one here is correct. The top one. Get rid of the second one. That's what we were looking at. We were looking at the 28 day. That's funny, Tim. She'll ban us. Yeah, no, we're happy to give you some patience. I don't have a whole lot longer before I start getting ready for work. Probably about 40 minutes. I got about 40 minutes left, just so you know. But we're gonna take probably 2 more trades. We're gonna do a Delta. We're gonna do SMCI, and then we're on top of the giveaway. And I'm gonna try and get that done in 40 minutes. I don't know how, but I'm gonna try. Maybe I'll talk about the giveaway and then we'll just kind of finish out. If you want, we can do that. It's up to you guys. Make a video review on how to set up the app. Are you talking about the are you talking about the video for how to set up like Think or Swim, like beginning? Or are you talking about like everything we're doing here? Because in order to learn how to set up like Think or Swim, you can go directly to Think or Swim's YouTube channel and they'll show you how to do it, which is how I learned it originally. So yeah, I won't get watch time for that, but I would just learn directly from them. They've already done the work. Okay, you think you got it? Let me see. Okay, sold 360. Good. Buy. You're putting in an order to buy back one put 107 21 day, and you're putting in a 90 $90 limit good till canceled. Yeah, it looks good to me. That looks good. Make sure you fix your other one though, so that it's a put and not a call. But this one here looks solid. I don't see anything wrong. This looks good. What does this mean? You sold it for $360. You're gonna buy it back when the contract deteriorates to $90, and you're gonna keep that 75% of $360, which is $270 or whatever. Okay, looks good to me. Looks good to me. Yep. Also, you guys, I have custom emojis in the chat. Allison has her own emoji. I'm going to give her the Allison emoji. Anybody who supports the channel, you get your own emoji in Dissy. Yeah, you're getting it, Biblical? Good, 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 good. Excellent. Yeah. Christian, you have supported the channel. If you want a custom emoji in the Discord, let me know. Just send me a personal message and give me a picture of something that you want. As you can see, I did it for Allison. We also have one that's animated. It's somewhere in here. Unfortunately, Discord locks them from me because I don't have Nitro. Whatever. But you can see them. At some point, I'm going to unlock these. Whatever. It's so dumb. There's Allison's right there. Okay. All right. Let's move on to DAL. Basically the same thing. Still showing Dissy. Hang on. All right. DAL. Delta Airlines. The chart looks like in the last 180 days, we're on the daily candle. There seems to be a level somewhere around here. Around 55 to 62. 55 to 62. So we'll look somewhere in there. If not, there might be a level somewhere here, but this could just be a short pullback and then it continues on. Okay. All right. Trade, Delta Airlines. Let me look and see where the earnings. Same thing. When is DAL's earnings? This happens 4 times a year. We just happen to be close to it, so we have to take it into consideration. Next earnings are Tuesday, January 13th. Interesting. We're within 2 weeks. We're too close. Too close to earnings. We're within 2 weeks. We could do a week contract. We're not going to make very much money though. The closer you are to expiration, the less the contracts are worth anything. I don't want to take, but if we were 30 days out, 28 days out, we could make about a cool $125 right here. As you can see, the smaller tickers, you're making less money. Let's see what, I really wanted to trade DAL, but we're too close to earnings. So I don't want to do that. SMCI is February 3rd. Let's look at SMCI. They haven't been doing that great lately, but they're still pretty good. We can do 28 days on SMCI. SMCI. You know what we should do? Now, I want to show you guys the covered call side, but you're still learning the cash secured put side, so I'm not going to throw too much at you. You can actually intentionally get in assigned contracts, but I'm not going to do that. Well, let's go one bite at a time. Eventually, once you guys have it down, we're gonna get assigned contract, assigned shares. It's gonna happen, so we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's just do that. Just know that is there. How am I determining the time scale? The sweet spot is 30 days. The sweet spot is 30 days, no more than 45 days. That's the sweet spot. That's somebody else testing this strategy for 10 years. Yeah, difficult enough, yeah. Well, when you get into the cover call side, it's part 2 to this whole strategy, so I won't throw that at you now. But 30 days is a sweet spot. That's what people have tested for years. So trust me, the 30 days, 30 to 45 days max is your sweet spot. And you want to go for monthlies, but right now we have to do weeklies. It's just how it is. Okay, so looking at SMCI. SMCI is a tech company. They're trading around $31. We have 9,000, so we could do 3 contracts on SMCI. Let's look at what's NVIDIA trading at, 189. We don't have that much collateral. Let's look at Intel. So look, SMCI is trading, and we can make probably, I don't know, 25 around $100 per contract on Intel. What? Oh, Intel for 30 days. About the same. Intel looks better than SMCI right now. Just figured that 28 to 30 is the best value for the money you're putting up. Yeah. It's like going skiing on a black diamond slopes. All good with the instructor, but scary as. You got it. That's why I wanted you guys to do paper, so that way we could, once you get this down and you start doing it with real money, you're never gonna want to stop. Let's do Intel. SMCI is on a bit of a dip, so let's do Intel. All right, Intel is trading at 39. We have 9,000. We'll probably be able to sell 2 to 3 contracts on Intel. So let's look at Intel. So good levels, probably around 35. 35 is a good support. 30, really no less than 34. Let's let's look there. Trading, 28 days. 30 days is our sweet spot. You can go 35 days if you want. You'll make more money. But sometimes you just have to look and see. You make about $10 more. This is why I look at it. This is why I don't go too far out. The risk to return is, the ROI is not great. Like another 7 days to make an extra $10. So try and stick around 30 days. What did I say? 33, 34. It's a level. 33, 34. The delta here is low. You're right. I was just going to say that. Heck yeah, Tim. Dude, you're crushing it, man. You're picking this up so fast, and I love it. You're ahead of me, and I love it. Oh, I love it. It's good. Good stuff. So our delta, yeah, the risk here, we can make more money because the risk here is less. This is a great situation to be in right now. That delta around 36 or 37, we'll probably go 37. We'll make $126 off of this contract right now. 37, we have 91 left. 3,700 is what the collateral is going to be. Times 2, 7,400. Do we have enough for 3 contracts? Probably not. No. We have enough for 2 contracts. Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing good, Tim. So we can do 2 contracts here. We might not use the whole 100. Sometimes you just run out of collateral. It happens. Try and use all if you can. All right, 37. We're going to do this contract right here. I like it. Looks good. Looks good. It's going to deteriorate by $4 per day. These are the Greeks, delta and theta. Definitely recommend learning them. All you need to know is theta is time and delta is how much it's going to deteriorate. $4, in this case, times 100 is 4 cents times 100 is $4. It's going to deteriorate $4 per day. All right. Sick. I haven't eaten in stopped eating last night at 7. It's now almost 1 o'clock. I've been fasting for 15 hours. Theta equals time, delta equals risk. Yes. Yeah, and exactly, Tim. And your 25 to 30 is the percentage. Look at it as a 30% chance that this contract will close not in your favor, which means the flip side is 70% in your favor. You want the 70%. Think of it like the buyer has a 30% chance to win this deal. That's low for them. This is why we don't buy contracts. This is why we do not buy them. We sell them. Okay. If you're following along, we're going to do the 37. We're going to sell 2. Why are we selling 2? That's all we have room for collateral. 37 times 2 is 7,200. We have 9,100. So we have room. This is why it's so important to keep track of your collateral. You see in the top left-hand corner, we have 9,100 left. All right. So we're going to sell it for the market price. You can pick a price. If you're like, you know what, I want to sell this when it hits $2, great. But the chances of it happening are pretty low. So it's good to just grab it when you can. Grab it now, right? If you do this though, you could do this on a weekend and you could put a limit in there and the chances are that it will be different, but that's a whole nother thing. I like to set my contracts, personally I like to set my contracts on Sunday before the market opens on Monday or Monday morning before NYSE. Because a lot of times this will be 127 when you set it and it jumps all the way up to 250 and you make 250. And it's just you just catch a spike. The flip side is that the market drops but the contract doesn't fill. The order doesn't fill. That's fine. We'll just put in a new order. So that's why I like to do it on Mondays. There's a chance that you can catch a spike. Anyways, that's more advanced. All right, 127. Well, we'll just put it at market. Market. And market has to be day. Market day. We're selling a put. Selling 2 puts. Confirm and send. There's our dialog box. This says, ignore the break-even price. It doesn't mean anything, really. This says that when I click this button, it's going to be whatever the market is, 127 or whatever, times 2. So we're going to make $266, and then you have your $1.30 credit fee, whatever, right? This is going to drop our collateral down to $1,900. We're not going to be able to really do anything with that. So we're going to have to live with this. We're going to have about $1,900 that's just sitting there doing nothing. And I hate that, but can't... You know, I mean, you can use it, but you're going to make like... You're going to sell a contract and make like $5. And it's just... I don't know if it's worth it. If you get into like the really cheap stocks. And I don't recommend getting into cheap stocks because... You want solid companies. Intel's a solid company. Tesla, that's a controversial company, right? What level should you choose on Thinkorswim? Covered or other? I'm not 100% sure what you mean. What level you should choose? Are you talking about this specific contract, or are you choosing something else? Give me a little bit more info on what you a little bit more on what you're asking, Chris, so I can point you in the right direction. My wife made homemade banana muffins, and they've been sitting here the whole time. I haven't eaten anything. I'm gonna chew on this muffin real quick while I'm waiting for Chris's message. You sent me a screenshot? Okay. Drop it in the Dissy. Drop it in the Dissy. You can drop it in the trade reviews if you want, Chris. We're not buying contracts, Allison. We're not buying contracts. We're selling contracts. You want to sell Tesla. Buy to open? Bad. Don't do that. Bad. Buy to open? Bad. Then you're the buyer. Then you have 30% chance of winning this trade. You sent it, Christian? It should be sell to open, buy to close. Sell to open, buy to close. While she's doing that. Oh, I see. Yes, you want... Okay. I see. That makes sense now. Yes, good question. Great question, Chris. Thank you for clarifying, because I had no idea what you're talking about, but now I know. Level 1. You want to be able to... let's see. You want level 1. This is level 0. Level 1 allows you to buy and sell options. Can you select level 1? Because you want level 1. How do you fix it? You know what we can do, Allison, if you want? Let's, I want to work with you a little bit more one-on-one. We can do a one-on-one. And since it's paper, it's not going to be a big deal. But I can help you out a little bit more one-on-one. It'll be easier and quicker if we're face-to-face. I want to do that. I want to do that. I think I want to do that because I want to really get you settled into this strategy. Yeah. Oh, you fixed it? Okay, good. Yeah. I also am running out of time. I'm running out of time here. So, Allison, I'm going to work with you, which is cool. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. I want to work with you. I want to make sure and get you straight, get you squared out, which is good. All is good. I also want to talk about this giveaway. I only have 20 minutes, so less than 20 minutes. So let me rock it through this, and I'll get you caught up. I'll get you caught up, Allison. Maybe on this weekend or something. Okay, let's jump off the Discord here. Okay, we're gonna sell these two and send it. We're gonna make $266. Send it. Boom, did you hear that? That's money. I love that sound. It's money. Every time I hear that sound, I know I made money. That's the same sound you'll hear when the contract automatically closes. Sorry, smashed the microphone here. Okay, first thing to do, let's find the order. We just sold Intel. We're going to do opposite order. Buy two puts. We buy puts. We're buying our own puts. We created the contract. We wrote the contract. It's in the market now. When the contract deteriorates, we're going to buy our own put back. We're only doing calls when we're using shares. Right now, we're using cash. Okay, so we sold it for $1.36. So I come over here, 1.36 divided by 4, 34 cents. It's not 34 cents, it's $34. So I'm going to just change this here to 34. Okay, 34, right there. Limit, good till canceled. Limit, good till canceled. Boku, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Good till canceled, limit. All right, let's send it. Dialog box. This means we're going to spend $34 per contract, which is $68. We made $260. We're going to use $68 to buy it back. You guys saw from the beginning of the stream, as we're buying our contracts back and we're retaining that money and then we're selling another one again, we're only using the money we've already made. You're never pulling money out of your pocket to do this. You're pulling money out of the little pool that you've been building, which is great. We're using money. Think of it like dollars are going out and they're making friends with more dollars and they're coming back with friends. And then you tell those friends, hey, go make more friends, and back and forth until you have a whole party. That should be a short. I have I need an editor to go through this whole stream and make like 50 shorts for me. I've put so much out. And nobody's going to go back and watch a 4-hour stream if they've never seen me before and they have no idea who I am. I got to get an editor. I got to get an editor to do all that work. That would be expensive. All right. Here we go. Send it. Okay, now that contract is there. Think you got it? Okay, sounds good. Opus clip? Yeah. Yeah, I need to do something. I have a ton of content. I can make a ton of shorts. I can make like 50 shorts right now. Okay, we're down at $1,900. There's really nothing less for us to trade. Below $3,000, there's just nothing. Why is my beard invisible? I don't know. It's weird. One sec, you guys. One sec. Okay, be wrapping this stream up shortly. Okay, so to recap, we have, let's look at how much money we've made today. How long have I been sitting here? 2 hours? You could do all this in about 30 minutes, but I'm on stream, so obviously it takes longer. So I'm going to go up here and go to my account statement and activity and positions. Wait a minute. There it is. All right. Here it is on screen. We sold 2 Tesla, we sold 1 UAL, and we sold 3. Yeah. Wait a minute, was it 3? Let's see. That's right. Yep, let's see. Yep, you called it out. That's right, Allison. We made 2,800 here, 2,300 plus 360 plus 272. We have $2,000 remaining. That's just what we have left. But in the top left corner, we started at 100. Now we're at 103. We made $3,000 today on stream. Compare that to futures, guys. Futures is like, to me, futures are starting to become extra. Futures is not going to be my main source of trading. Like, I'm at the point now where it's so much risk. I do love futures, and we're all trained on futures, but this is it, man. This is where it's at. You just have to build up the pool of money to be able to do this. $100,000 and we made $3,000 today. Now, we have orders that are going to use some of that $3,000 to buy back our contracts. And when those contracts have closed, we'll probably be down to maybe $2,000. It's an option to make the first 10K. Yeah. If I can make 10, 15, 20, 30K, 40, 50, whatever in futures, it's coming over here. This is where I'm putting it. Exactly. Compounding in this strategy will make you a millionaire in 10 years. If you start with about 15 to 20K and you do this, and just off of its own power, options can make you a millionaire in 10 years. If you're adding to it, it's even shorter. If you're making money in futures and you stick the extra in here, you take a payout, you put it in here, then you trade and sell and make more money off that money, it's over. Game over. Why give it back in futures? I'd rather take that payout and put it over here where I know I'll never lose it. I'll never lose it. People who trade and then say, oh, I blew up my funded account and whatever, and I lost it and whatever, it's gone. Yeah, exactly. Such a sick skill. I know, right? Yeah. I'm hoping a lot of people catch on to this. Yeah. I'm super excited that we've got 2 or 3 people in here that are like really getting it. I know Biblical's getting it, which is good. Yeah, the No Blow crew, that's right. Tim's on it, Allison's on it, and Chris, our new guy Chris is on it. Newish. Yeah. Yeah, that's a different conversation, right? That's a different stream. Okay, so I got about 10 minutes. Let's talk about this giveaway, you guys. Well, first of all, we're going to watch this. I have 2 accounts going here. We have this IRA. We also have this other one. over here. The numbers over here are a little weird. I've used a lot of this collateral. For whatever reason, it's not showing. I don't understand why. It should say options buying power over here, not 116. I have a ton of contracts going over here, so I don't know what the hell. It's a little off. It's a little off. I don't understand. See all these positions that I have open? This number here should be different. And Alex, yes. I apologize, Alex. I apologize. Don't cancel me. Oh, Alex, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My brain, I've been streaming for 3 hours. My brain is, I barely remember my own name. I don't even remember how to spell it. My last name. I don't remember how to spell my last name. Okay. So no offendees. Is that a word? It is now. No offendees. Never forget about Alex. Don't forget about Alex. Okay. So we're going to watch both of these accounts. What's going to happen next week? Next Friday is, and Algo. That's right. Algo as well. That's right. Which he's off doing something. He's off manipulating some market somewhere. See how it says overall P&L? Don't look at that. That's like that's pointless number. What did we make? We started with 100. We ended with 103. This number here is stupid. Just ignore it. I don't even know why that's there. We have open contracts. This is like maybe what it's done today. Oh, I see. Over here, the markets have moved and the value of the contracts have moved by $35. Pointless information. Useless information. I don't care what the market's doing right now because it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to close this contract. This thing could go down $200 and then tomorrow it would be up $300, whatever. It's just the value of the contract. So ignore it. It's a dumb number. It doesn't mean anything with this strategy. It doesn't mean nothing. Okay, so next week we're going to look. You guys took the same trades. So what's going to happen is sometime in this week, I got to get through this. I'm running out of time. Sometime this week, it is going to close and you're going to get a notification. You have two choices. You can either go back in and sell another contract, which I recommend, or you can wait for the stream and we'll do it together. Eventually, I want you guys doing it on your own. I want you going out there and making more money. And when you come back the week after, you'll have like already sold more contracts. But these contracts might not close for 30 days. It's possible. They could also get assigned. So we'll see what happens. We're going to do futures and stuff like we always do. Who knows, man? I might eventually just be doing options every day. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But for now, we'll do futures every day. And then on Friday, we'll go into this again. So a question I'll ask you next week is, did you guys take more contracts? Did you guys get the notification? I'll be getting the same notification. I'll probably just hold off so that I can show you guys again on stream. But in real life, I want to sell contracts again. You got your collateral freed up? Get back in there. Get back in there. Get another contract going. Don't sit around. Okay? So that's my piece of advice there while we wait. Wednesdays and Fridays, not a bad idea. Yeah, step after this is completely unknown. It's okay, Tim. I got you covered. Trust me, I got your back. Yeah, I won't let you down. I will not let you down. I got you. You're not going to fall off the ship. You're not going to walk the plank. I will make sure you're taken care of. When we sell covered calls, you're going to be like, oh, yay, still making money. Still making money. Okay, so let's talk about this giveaway real quick because I have like 4 minutes before I have to get ready for work. What I'm going to do is I am in conversations with Bull and Ox right now. I'm in conversations with Bull and Ox. And I'm waiting for them to... I sold these codes, these 91% codes. They're going to give me a payout on those. And as soon as I get that payout, it will allow me to then start enabling contracts to give away. Wow, my brain is cooked, you guys. Accounts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, Black Diamond Traders, that's right. What we are going to do is I'm going to get from Bullinox 3 accounts to give away. They'll probably be like a 25K, a 50K, and a 100K. Yeah, that's right. My accounts. Yeah, that's how Perry says accounts, right? So we're going to do a 25K and a 50K and a 100K. This is what I'm shooting for. It's not official yet, but this is what I'm working on. I'm in conversations with Bullinox right now. That giveaway, the way it's going to work, and I've said this on stream before, is that giveaway is one is going to be on YouTube, one is going to be on TikTok, and the last one's going to be in Discord. So I'll probably do either 2 50K accounts or 2 25K accounts and 100K account on futures. And the way it's going to work is, I've shown this before, is YouTube. Pretend this is an account with a code on it. It'll say like whatever code. On YouTube, I'll say, all right, you guys, here's the first account giveaway. Get ready, go. First person to enter the code wins the account. That's how it's going to work. And it keeps the playing field even. TikTok cannot see this right now. Okay, TikTok cannot see this. This is for YouTube only. Okay, then once that account is out, I think it was gross. Then I'm going to do one for TikTok. If you want to jump on TikTok and try and get a second account, that is up to you, right? Then I'll do a TikTok one, right? Now I'm doing one for TikTok, you see? You guys can't see that on YouTube. Only TikTok can see it. All right. Then the last one, the 100K, will be in Discord. You could for a moment. Yeah, I'll have to cover it up so Tim doesn't see it. Right? I'll have to cover it up. The last one will be in Discord, and that one I need to be a little bit more careful with. And the reason why, sniping the codes. The reason why is because on Discord, I don't want to just grab the people from TikTok or whatever who have no interest in actually contributing to the Discord to just come in and get a free account and leave. That would suck, right? That would suck. So on Discord, there's going to be a little bit of a, because it's the biggest account, there's going to be a little bit of work involved. And all it really is going to be is just for legitimacy, right? So that some just schmuck doesn't come in and just take it. That's how it's going to work. You might end up with 2 accounts. It's all going to be based on how fast your thieving fingers are. Right? That's how we're going to do it. Yeah. So there'll be like a way that you'll have to qualify for the account on Discord, if that makes sense. Maybe only live stream. Yeah. Most fair. Yep. No, it's possible. That's why I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do 3. If you show up to the YouTube live stream, you'll get an account, or you'll have an opportunity. If you show up to the TikTok stream, you'll have an ability to get an account. And then same thing with Discord. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, you have to be, you're buying 5 screens. Heck yeah, Tim. A lot of people might be like, oh, you have to, yeah, exactly, on Kick. Kick will also be with YouTube. YouTube and Kick will be together. They'll see that this is Kick and YouTube here. But there's like one person over there, so there's really no competition. A lot of people are like, oh, you have to subscribe to my channel, you have to go do this, you have to go do that, you have to have followed for 3 months, you have to this, you have to that, you have to this, you have to that. Is that a giveaway, or is that you just trying to get more something out of your people? So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. The only way I'll do it in the Discord is just for legitimacy. That's it. If you watch this stream and you're not subscribed and you never like and you never comment, you're going to have the same ability to win an account as anybody else. Maybe that's not the best way to do it, but I don't care. Yeah. So that's what I'm planning. It's not official yet, but keep an eye out for it, and we'll give plenty of notice. I'll have like a week notice that, hey, we're doing a giveaway on X day. I might do it on a Friday or something, you know. Yeah. Okay. I have to get ready for work. You guys, do me a favor. We're gonna do what's called question of the day. Question of the day. All right. Before I do that, just want to say, that's a bold strategy, Cotton. That's right. Calculate giveaway chance. That's funny. So a small ask, very, very small ask. If you guys could do me a favor, after this stream ends, come back to it when it's closed and answer this question. We got a question of the day. That's right. If you don't mind, Allison, typing it out for me, it'd be good. I think there's like 3 people here, so you guys probably don't. Whatever. So we're going to do the question of the day. I'm going to say thank you to my gifters and then say thank you to everybody who was here, and then we'll dip out. That's the plan. So question of the day. Do me a favor after the stream ends, and not in this live chat, right? This live chat, the actual comment section on the video. Answer this question. Question of the day is, what has been your best ticker to trade? Gold or NQ? Let me know. What has been your best ticker to trade? Gold or NQ? Let me know. Answer that question on this video, or you could do it on a short. It's fine, because this video might not post right away, because sometimes there's a little bit of time before you can watch it, but make sure it's in the comments section, not in this chat right here. Yep. What has been your best ticker to trade, gold or NQ? That's the question of the day. I'm gathering information a little bit for futures streams, and I just kind of want to know. So that's our question of the day. We're going to do that every stream. We're going to do a question of the day every stream. Okay. I want to thank my pink beard crazy people. Allison has contributed to this fund. Christian has contributed to this fund on TikTok. I'm going to add that into this live gold. And of course, Tim is crushing it over here. I just want to thank you again, you guys, for the support. This fund is for fun. It's optional, ironically, and this will go back into the stream. Whether that's me getting an editor so I can put out more content, whether that's me supporting my moderators, coming up with new whatever, right? This is going to go right back into it. So I appreciate you guys supporting there. Yeah, mega valuable info. I know. Some people would shun me for it, but I don't care. I'm not going to be like everybody else. I'm not doing the sponsors, the mentorships and the courses, and $3,000 to learn my winning strategy. Nigga, fuck off, right? As the Aussies would say. Oh, yeah. So what's been your best ticker to trade, gold or NQ? It's good stuff. And on TikTok, do that here too as well, if you don't mind. Boku, good to see you, man. I know you've been here a long time. I hope I didn't miss any of your chats. So I'm going to say my propers to my crew. Allison, thank you so much for being here and being the best mod in the world, as well as Timbo. Alex is also supporting this here, right? Alex as well. On TikTok, this is YouTube only right here, this top supporter leaderboard. If you guys want to have fun with that, you can. I need to find a way to get it, stuff that happens on TikTok over here. So I'm going to work on that this weekend, because I want Christian and Alex to be up here too. It's on TikTok, so they don't talk to each other. But yeah, so good to see Alex, Christian, the Doc's wife, aka Alice, and Tim. This has been my longest stream ever. And I will, if this goal just absolutely crushes, you can still add to this gold after the stream. It doesn't have to be on stream if you guys want, but you don't have to. But if I come back tomorrow and this thing's past 100, I'm going to probably have to do an 8-hour pink beard stream. I'll sit here for 8 hours on stream. It'll probably be an options day. Yeah. Algo is here. Appreciate you, Algo. As always. Those of you who were chatting on Kick, appreciate you as well. Alex, Algo, hi Rob, good stuff. Biblical Tim, good to see you, man. I hope you're learning the strategy. Seal was here for a while. Shibby was here for a bit. Firebird, Crazy was here as well. Boris was here, and Nick. Those are my top fans in this stream today. Top fans in this stream. Best streamer I've ever seen. You're the best. I appreciate the support, Chris. I appreciate the support. Share this out so more people can learn this strat. I'm building a crew here. We're building a ship. Why do bananas put on sunscreen before they go to the beach? Because they might peel. I like that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, exactly. You can also, if you want more information, if you go to that website, you'll see all the commands. There's certain stuff in there, like I was in a movie, I created some music, I wrote a book. Like if you're interested in any of that stuff, more about me, that list right there will give you the information. The Discord's in there. Yeah. So you can always just click that, bookmark it, and then you've got that to use any single time. Yeah, there's the book. Exactly. So, for me, it was just a fun thing, and people have asked me about it, so I'm like, yeah, throw it on there. Yeah, pink beard. It's going to happen. Oh, it's going to be your fault. Yeah. Yep, exactly. I know it's been a late night for you, Allison. I appreciate you very much. Just want to give you one more shout out because you're awesome for staying up this late. Thank you so much for doing that. And you guys rock the best. Allison rocks. She's sick. Meek Hollis, good to hear from you. 4 a.m. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry, Allison. But I have told you at any time if you need to jump off, you are more than willing and more than welcome to do it. Allison is dedicated, you guys. She is dedicated. She's an amazing person. Yep. Okay, I need to release my monitor, and I gotta go get ready for work. So, yeah, all in. Me too. I'm all in as well. So, awesome. Okay, I have to leave for work in 20 minutes. This is going to be quick. All right, love you guys. You guys are the best. We'll see you for Monday's New York stream. Continue the conversation in Discord. Good music, good times, good vibes. And we can keep chatting in Discord. If you guys have any more questions, jump in over there. Jump in on the main chat. And that's right, growing the money tree. We'll continue over there. So, gotta go. Love you guys. Enjoy the stream. And don't forget the question of the day. Peace of New York.